Uh-oh. Trying to turn it down. All right, guys. Hello, good morning. I want to just come and talk real quick about why I've been having a hard time sleeping. And I've noticed that people have been noticing that I am up all night long. And I get plenty of sleep. I'm just usually up at night. And I just kind of wanted to talk about kind of what I was dealing with right now and kind of maybe how you all can help me. And then also maybe some people have some suggestions for me because I know that a lot of you witchy moms out there that have very sensitive witchy kids. Jacob is very, okay, so first of all, let me just get into this. I have been having the hardest time sleeping and it's been hardcore like the past month. Jacob has been extra clingy. Extra clingy. Like he won't sleep in his own bed. And that's difficult. First of all, this is the bed that I'm using is not a queen size. It is a full size bed. And then Jacob is a big, long boy, like, and he sleeps extra wild. Like I've actually woke up with like his toe up my nose before basic. God, no, I'm joking. I'm exaggerating. For some reason, he's been extra clingy. So I actually threw the cards to see what was going on with him. And he definitely has been having some anxiety. But then psychic attacks is the reason. Psychic attacks. And you wouldn't believe from who. My birth mother. She is so powerful at projecting her thoughts out that I've noticed that it has had a profound effect on my youngest child. And it doesn't surprise me that in this moment in time, she chooses to attack him. It doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't. And the reason why it doesn't surprise me is because since he's my youngest child at the moment and he's doesn't have any younger siblings, his siblings are older, he represents my inner child. And so, since my mother has always hated the idea of being a mother, she always hated the idea about just she did not want to be a mother. She didn't. And she needed to go ahead and admit to it. You just didn't want to be a mother at all, and definitely didn't want to be a grandmother. I think she hates my son because he's biracial. That's why I think she hates him, is because he's biracial. Because for some reason, he has had the roughest time as one of my children. And, I'm very empathic when it comes to Jacob because, I came into my empathic
skills, kind of late in life. And so I totally understand what he's going through. It sucks so bad. What I can sense is the obsession, and the moon is reversed in this reading. The Nine of Swords reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed. And it was crazy because I be seeing stuff. Spirit be leading me to places where you can see where, they nicknamed him Cave Baby, which is disgusting. Disgusting. How dare you try to pretend that you're a decent human being for you to just, blah. I just, no. No, I don't believe in that shit. And you can it just you can tell. You can tell. Weird part about it is that my mother hates white people with a passion. The crazy part about it is that when Jacob was a little baby, he was a lot browner than he is now. So sometimes kids can get lighter the older that they get. Because when that baby was born, he was like a mocha color. And he's just got lighter and lighter. Even though he gets plenty of sunshine, he's not really an outside kid, probably because of allergies. And then also with, you know, yeah. And, you know, it makes it difficult for me to sleep because I have to have, like, I'm a wild sleeper too. So I have to have plenty of room. And I don't exactly like sleeping with a 7-year-old. Like, that is so uncomfortable. That's when they get the age. When they get to that age, they're just wild sleepers, and they will kick you. You can't really stretch out the way that you want to. And I'm being empathic with him and empathetic with him about it. I know that I can take him to his bedroom, and I'm actually going to try to do that. But he usually wakes up and comes right back in here because it's something that is scaring him. So I'm actually going to go into meditation and see what I need to do. Definitely know I need to cleanse him. She's dumped a lot of her crap off on him. She really has. I have never ever seen somebody so hateful, and literally going through the kids to try to, it's almost like he's very clingy, like he just wants to be up underneath me all the time, which Jacob is usually a very independent child. He doesn't have to be up under, and he's been super duper emotional. He has been so emotional. Another one of the cards that came up is the Four of Pentacles reversed, which is that extreme narcissism. Because this woman will not let go. It's just like the moment she let goes, I'm going to know, because that's my mother. I'm connected to her mind, body, and spirit. And you know what? Probably about 70% of the work that I do on my enemies is to my mother. It's her stress, it's her worry, it's her negative thoughts, it's her constant conflict pattern. And you know that this is the energy that we're in because she won't communicate. So that's how you know she's up to no good. She's angry. She feels that she's been victimized. Somebody done did something to her. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I recorded a video because Chronic has really been having me, do some amazing stuff. But I think it should be talked about because I know that when I moved to, um, I suffered from anxiety for probably like the first, off and on, probably like the first 23, 24 years of my life. And then I think that probably, nah, I say that yeah, probably about the first maybe 20 years of my life. I had it off and on, and I had actually gotten over it. But then she sent some energy with my uncle one night. This was the night before I was getting ready to relocate to Kansas. She sent my uncle to yell at me and try to scare me. And like ever since then, like it was an hour drive to Lawrence. And I said, fuck that. I'm going to make it. I was having so much anxiety. I had to keep pulling over because I just felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like I couldn't make it there. It was horrible. Getting away from her was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And you know what? I don't mind talking about it, even though she's sick enough to be proud of herself because of that behavior. This is one of the reasons why I don't have negative thoughts about my children, which is why they're typically happy 95% of the time. I filter out about 5%. So what I figure is that she's attacking him all night, and that's why he doesn't want to be in his room. I even cleaned the room up. He doesn't want to be in there. And it's so weird because, it's kind of like it's like this is your bedroom, you need to sleep in your room. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get him like the night light. I'm actually gonna order him one today. I'm gonna order him like a night light, like the starry wall thing, so that it'll help him feel more comfortable because clearly something is bothering him. And he was actually talking to me about it today. Um, just a very covert, toxic person. It's almost like that silent abuse. It's like a silent abuse, but she can't get to me, but she can get to the youngest child because he's so young. And, it's just as crazy because, it's and every single time I pick up on any psychic attacks at my house, it's always my mother. It's not any of these witches that are in social media. It ain't you. I know you want it to be you. It ain't you, honey. Okay. Judgment reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Novice of Pentacles reversed. Elder of Pentacles reversed. So these are actually both of my parents. Two of Wands upright. Dead giveaway. The Hermit upright. The Elemental of Chalices, unless they paid somebody to do this. That's me. The Sun reversed. And then the Seven of Swords. So yeah, these are really, and it's so obvious because they'll deny it and they'll say, oh, she's crazy, but we all know I ain't crazy. Y'all know I'm of sound mind and body. And she's even tried to stigmatize Jacob. That was, she had, you know what? I never forget the day my mother was drunk as a skunk. And she was like, this was when Tyrese, Deja, and Danielle were like, I think Ty was 6, Deja was 4, Daniela was 3. And she was drunk and she had said something. And I said, don't say that to my kid. What are you trying to do? Fuck my kid up? And she was like, they're already fucked up. I will never, that memory will always be in my head of her doing that. And, it's just crazy how absolutely disgusting this person is. And, First of all, I've been sensing somebody connected to my mother pulling on me and my children for years. She pulled on them big time when we were in Kansas. I swear to God, it's them kids would sleep about 10 hours a night and they still just could not get out of bed in the morning. It was a struggle because this woman just will not leave. She's like a bad nightmare. And it's my father too. It's both of them. Both of them are, my father is like her enabler because he's never said anything. And see, this is the kind of child abuse that goes undetected. This is the reason why you can't go up in a courtroom and say, my father was a narcissist or my mother was a narcissist, because they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Okay. Hey, Kiki. How you doing, sweetie? So, yeah, she's been doing a lot. She has been doing a lot. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, it's over completely because she can't compete with what I got going on over here. You got parents like mine, man, you gotta work with demons. They drive you to that, don't they? What's up, conscious queen? Hello. Wonderful. I'm so happy I was able to help you. So yeah, and I know that's what it is because she suffers from insomnia. And like right now, I'm sleepy as hell. I want to go to sleep. I'm relaxed. I can go to sleep. Absolutely. But it's like it and I am gonna get Jacob a bigger bed. Like, and I'm not gonna pass down this bed. This bed is getting thrown out. You're supposed to throw away mattresses every couple of years. You're not supposed to keep mattresses, but we are raised on the edge of night with that struggle. And so we have so many health challenges because, we're trying to get our money together and we're trying to, you know what I'm saying, to make up for all of the years that they stole. And it's literally because I'm going to tell you something, people don't believe us. They don't believe us. Yeah, they don't believe us when we say what is actually happening. And it is spiritual abuse. And what they do is they carry around their Bibles and they say, "Oh, I am Christian. I don't believe in that stuff." Well, why are you up all night thinking negatively about me and my children? And then I also believe that my mother does dollhouse magic. She has a dollhouse in her bedroom. I've smelled funny herbs in her bedroom before. So I know she's a witch. Yeah. And it just sucks. It does. It just sucks. She sleeps with she got a one-eyed jack. My mother had a car accident when she was 16. So one of her eyes is like half cocked open when she sleeps. If she does sleep, like she'll sleep very little. And she has been sleeping very little since I moved. I can pick up on everything from her. Like, know that about your kids. If you love your kids, stop thinking negative thoughts about them. They can pick up on it. My aunt, when I had my children, she was so, like, I miss my aunt so much. I wish that I could bring her down here. But she would always give me good advice about being a mother. And she was like, you've been going through a lot. She's like, your kids feel what you feel. And that's the truth. But this is over the top. This is more than just that. This is purposely being done. there could be better choices that could be made at this point, but it's not. And I'm not even going to get into what it is actually about because people, but and I felt like talking about this because I know that there's those of you that are going, and a lot of people say, oh, well, why you blame your mother for this and that? They're so full of shit. Don't listen to them. They are liars. They are liars. You are not crazy. They are absolutely psychically attacking you. They are fucking putting work on you. They don't even have to light no candles. They don't even have to light no candles. I just noticed that. And then Jacob was super emotional because I healed him. She's trying to damage him. She wants Jacob to be damaged because she wants to prove that white people are fucked up or light-skinned people are fucked up. She crazy. My mama is fucking bad. I'm telling you, man, I know this lady like the back of my goddamn hand. I know it's her. And the moon came up reverse, and it's just like fucking crazy. Ugh. So I got to figure out and devise a plan. She's somehow getting into Jacob's consciousness like fucking Freddy Krueger. So I got to go into meditation and figure it out. I don't want to go because I can instantly, like within 1 to 2 seconds, astral travel to her and knock her goddamn head off. I don't want to do that. I don't fucking have time to sit here and think about this fucking woman all the goddamn time. I don't have time for that. Who has time for that? It's so frustrating. When you have a fucked up parent like this, you literally don't have time to live. It's horrible. And then her birthday is coming up and she fucking has a problem with getting older. It's so annoying. What is the point in living when all you do is think about dying? I used to always tell her that you are preoccupied and scared of death. That's all she thinks about. Oh, I'm getting older. Y'all, it drives me crazy. What's up, Goddess Jocelyn? I want this and then she won't drink no fucking milk. I'm like, you the first person that needs some milk. You need milk. If that lady would drink a cup of warm milk and honey, she would go right to sleep. I don't need that to go to sleep. Okay, my sleep schedule is just kind of switched around, but I've just kind of noticed this odd behavior in Jacob. And it's abnormal for him to be this clingy. And like sometimes he just automatically comes in here and it's like that's not healthy in my opinion. It's not healthy. And it's the reason why he's doing it. He's doing it because he's afraid to go in his bedroom and go to sleep. So he has to come in here. But what the fuck is scaring him? There's nobody lives here but me and his brother's always down in his room. And it's so much extra work. What the fuck am I supposed to? And I do have to sage my house every day. And I ordered a bunch of sage sticks, y'all. I ordered like $200 worth of stuff. And so I am going to blast her ass. I swear. I know it's her. And especially with the sun card reversed, Seven of Swords reversed. It's a despicable excuse for a human being, I swear. And she knows what she's doing, but she's going to hide it. So typically on days like today when I can't sleep, because I feel like if I go to sleep, she might send something fucked up over here. So my mother is over there practicing necromancy, or either she got somebody doing work for her. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, man, I don't just work with Oshun and Yemiya, baby. I work with Lucifer, Lilith, and I will work with Belial. So I'm not playing with y'all. I'm just keeping it real. Man, hey, And it's been ever since I left Kansas City. So I am saying, because somebody gonna end up getting hurt, and it ain't gonna be nobody over here, because my spirit is ready to clap back. They are tired of the constant. And see, this is why I started working with Clonic. And his name is very similar to Santa Claus. Okay. This ain't about Mike. This ain't got nothing to do with Mike. Get out of my chat room. These people are crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was actually reading about the left-handed path. And so I did order my Clonic sigil. It is so pretty, and it's in his favorite color. It's green. So it depends on what my intuition tells me if I will show that altar. I probably won't, but So yeah, I've been getting psychically attacked by her for the past 5 or 6 years. So this has nothing to do with a man, honey. Uh-huh. This has something to do with a very sick lady that needs to get her life together with constantly, because we're both telepathic. I am telepathic. Okay. I am a telepath. I can fucking pick up on her all the way over here. That's why I'll be telling y'all, moving away ain't gonna do nothing. It's you still gotta go through the spiritual stuff even when you move away. So don't be sleep on that. Understand that. Okay. So yeah. And it's difficult, people that don't have fucked up mothers like that, they don't understand it. So they're very unempathetic. We don't give a damn about them. Let them watch. And, it's sad, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's made me want to join a church organization group, but not that kind of church. I'm talking about like an Anton LaVey church. And I've been wanting to do a reading on Anton LaVey. It's so much stuff. I could just sit here and just do a bunch of readings. And I want to do a reading on that little baby that was killed, that was murdered, the 2-year-old. Malia. I've been wanting to do a reading on her. Well, you can't run, no, but you can switch locations, because my location was getting more dangerous. Me and my children were being attacked at school every single day. My kids were getting attacked at school. Um, we were getting attacked at our home, at every house that we lived in. And then it became obvious. And then we realized where it came from when we moved to Kansas and then here. So it's pretty disgusting. It really is, like how sick and cult like this woman is. She's disgusting. She runs the family like a cult, and I don't respect her for what she does. And it ain't just the psychic attacks, it's the constant manipulation, it's the constant phone calls and going back and forth. And and the older that she gets, the sharper her spiritual gifts get. But so am I. I'm getting more powerful by the fucking second. So don't get it twisted, honey. And again, I can have any man that I want, honey. Your tactics this is the whole thing. Their tactics have never worked on anybody, because these men are still pining for me. It's just terrible. Look at this sick person. They're guilty. That's called extreme guilt. It's absolutely disgusting. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I am this. I've been looking into it, and I've really been thinking about joining like a church of Satan because I am definitely on the left path. I am, woo, Lord have mercy. I am definitely, and I'm left-handed too. Kiki, are you left-handed? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. It was, and just the whole situation pretty bad. I'm gonna read it because at first glance it looks like the mother did it, but you just never know. You a lefty too? Hey, hey. Yes, I am a left. I'm definitely a lefty. Do you have to hold your paper to the side? Like I have to turn, like if I'm writing something, I have to turn the paper all the way to the right in order for me to write. Like I have to catty corner it, kind of write sideways. I don't know if that's just me, but oh, you're a Taurus. Cool, cool. Well, so there is a POA for the situation. So don't trip off of that. But that's been the problem for years. This woman has not let me rest like in so long. It's just been she's constantly thinking about me and she's got everybody else constantly thinking about me. So it's just all night long, just da, 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 da. And it gets intensified when we draw close to the full or either the new moon. So it's like you are sick. You need to get some help. Okay, some shit is just beyond witchcraft. Sometimes people just need to go ahead and get them some mental help. I think that it's borderline. It's spiritual gifts mixed with mental sickness is what it is, and confusion and entitlement. She feels that she's entitled to me. So when I die, okay, and I was actually talking to my son about this. He was like, "Well, you ain't gonna die. You gonna definitely outlive her, and she don't want me to outlive her." Just weird. What's up, Jacretia? She don't she don't want me to outlive her. I'm definitely gonna outlive her. Sadly, I think the lady's gonna live until she's about 150 years old. So it's we gonna have to come up with some kind of goddamn solution because this is a machine. She is like a machine. That's exactly what they are like. All of my children are asleep. Jacob has been asleep for hours. He went to bed at like midnight. Ty headed to bed at like 2. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that my daughters are just getting up because my daughter has to get up and go to work today, and the other one is in school. So all the children are asleep, but I'm up. Well, see, he just woke up and he's been acting strange. He hasn't been his normal, happy self. He hasn't. And it's just really sad that this woman is this evil. It really is. It's very sad. And the way that she tries to use people like her trolling. She trolls. I know I either she's trolling me or either she's having other people do it. One or the other. It's very confusing because all I pick up on is her energy. I can smell her on people. It's absolutely disgusting. At some point, you're going to have to let your children go at some point spiritually. And also, there is some other stuff that I can see that I'm not going to discuss, but it does have something to do with that nasty little contract that she has that don't mean a goddamn thing. That contract been gone. She ain't got shit coming. And then also with the demons and the deities that we working with, it's not going to end well for her. But you know, it's one of those kind of things to where mama need her ass whooped. I think I got ass whoopings from men for her for the fuck shit she was doing. She need her ass whooped spiritually is what I'm talking about. And it's the reality of it. It's one of those things, like I said, that you can't prove in a court of law, but you can prove it in a court of spirits. This is just real talk. You want to come here and talk about real talk? Well, honey, let's talk real talk for real. So yeah, and it's so weird because it's funny because she thinks that she's in control of everything and she doesn't control anything. People just have to convince her of that. And it's so weird because she has no control or power over anybody. If she had any control or power, she would be able to grow some hair. She would be able to lose weight. She would be able to stop drinking so goddamn much. So, and again, as we draw close to her birthday, she gets sick. She just starts getting weird. And I think, okay, so I am 43. She had me when she was 18. So my mother will be 61 years old this year. She will be 61 years old. Why on earth this woman doesn't understand how lucky she is to be alive, I have no idea. But I know that they reversed that healing spell that they did on her. So she didn't appreciate it anyway. Anytime you have managed to alienate yourself from all of your grandchildren, like none of them want anything to do with you, she literally mentally tortured my daughters while they were living with her. And I trusted her. And once your mother violates your trust, it's over. You can't be a mother and violate your children's trust. That just, it doesn't work that way. You only get one goddamn chance to be a mother. You only get one goddamn chance to be a father. When you violate your children's trust to the point of no goddamn return, you don't get to carry that title no more. Cause she wants to carry the title, but then again, she don't want the child. So you don't get to carry the title, honey. And she never wanted the child. The grandchildren just made her feel old. Mike didn't come up in this damn reading. Come in here talking about Mike. Mike didn't come up in this reading, honey. You came up in this read. And they gonna be real careful having people's names in their mouth like that because you're not supposed to just come to my chat room. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna blacklist his name. You don't just get to come and use folks' name. I've had to do this before. They did the same thing with somebody else, and it's I'm gonna blacklist his name so that you can't come in here and just say his name whenever you want. How you like them apples? For real. Yeah. And you can tell that there is financial difficulty, unhappiness, unfulfillment, anxiety that she's projecting to my family. Period. Very strongly. Very, very strongly. Okay. So, that ain't got nothing to do with a man. That's you. What the hell is she talking about? I don't understand it, but it is what it is. It's oh, that's what it is. It's a very popular narcissistic tactic. You know what I'm saying? It's a deflection is what that's called. As if somebody that trolls a chat room is ever going to have credibility. Typing in a chat room doesn't doesn't give your words credibility. And they are still all over the internet. Jamila, 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 Jamila. Oh, they just love the way the name rolls off their tongue. Jamila, 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 Jamila. It's just it's a deep, deep obsession with these people. It's just like, God damn. Uh hmm. So there is work that can be done. Definitely, if you're in that situation, head work. Maybe you can even give your mama or your father Alzheimer's. I know that's wicked, ain't it? I'm just as wicked. And look, when you got a wicked ass mama or father, you got to be wicked your damn self just to survive and to get on with life. I ain't about to sit up here and continue to go through that. hmm And then, especially being that I just started my cycle. So that intensifies it. That intensifies that blood connection. You know what I'm saying? Because she's probably on her period right now too. Oh, I do. I do transmute it, but I just kind of wanted to come and say because and definitely usually not online as much as I am, but I've been getting work done at night. I've been getting a lot of work done, but being that she knows when I'm working, it's like she's trying to distract me and just constantly just kind of be in my head or something. And it's just it's horrific. It is having a narc codependent parent. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a war. I think I'm gonna make a war jar with all the people that I'm at war with, in competition with. I'm gonna make a love jar for all the people I love. I already got one like that. And I want to get a cord cutting jar to all the people that I gotta keep the cord constantly cut. Okay, constantly cut. Oh, you know what, Kiki? Actually, I'm planning on getting swords for the house because swords are very spiritually protective. Actually, I want to get some and put them in the living room as decor by the front door. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that very soon. Um, Sometimes it interrupts me doing readings. Okay. It sometimes it can interrupt me during sex because she's got this whole anti, make a choice, rapey vibe. And people that talk to her, it's like you have no idea what type of person that you're talking to. Cause and I'm gonna take this down when I'm done talking about it. But I don't care what nobody says. Somebody was raping me when I was living in her house. And she was keeping naked photos of me in her computer. I can't imagine that if the police went and looked at her hard drive, they would probably arrest her. Because why do you have naked photographs of your daughter in your computer? Now, I was like over 10 years younger than this, and I was in really good shape back then. Uh-huh. She had pictures of naked photos of me in her computer. I was like, and I actually took the photos of myself. Why in the hell she kept them saved in a photo labeled Shawnee, I have no idea. If I would you keep naked photos of your kid? If I saw a naked photo of my daughter, I would instantly delete it. I would delete it. I wouldn't keep that. She kept it. And for some reason has this strong drive to try to pull me back to Kansas City. And we all know Spirit protected me from that. They like, she ain't never coming back there. Ever. Because you know what you did. She want me to be within close proximity of her, but why? Why does she want easy access to me? What's up with that? What's up with that? Why does she want like what's the problem? My son, he plans on moving to another state, living his life. My oldest son, that that's what he plans to do. And he has his own reasons, has nothing to do with me. Because my son loves his mama. He is stuck by me through a lot. Through a lot. Very strong kid that got me through a lot, which I don't want to have to say that about my son. Like this is a sick generational hex in black families. It really is. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of goals that my son has that literally he has been held back from. Again, when we were living in Lithonia, she had called up to the damn school. I can imagine that now that she knows my address, thank you to Mike, she's calling up to the schools. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And that's why I said, you can't always judge somebody else's family by your own damn family. You can't do that. You have to respect what somebody tells you. If a grown ass woman says, hey, let it go, you're supposed to use discernment and you don't just give me to my mama. That is disgusting. That lady is not a good person and you can tell. She's hanging around and befriending people that have wished death on me and her own grandchildren. This is a person totally out of touch with reality. Her therapist told me to get as far away from my mother as possible. These are facts. Her therapist. Do y'all understand me? She sat down and the first thing she said, I am so happy to finally meet you. And I was like, why? I was like, great. Why you say that? She was like, she was just like, you are all that I expected you to be. She said, I just knew that you was something special about you. And she was like, so your mother. She didn't talk to me about my mental problems. She talked to me about my mother's mental problems. She said, your mother is very obsessed with you. Your mother has obsessive compulsive disorder. She said, your mother is narcissistic. She said she is bipolar, schizophrenic. She diagnosed her with like several. She said, I can't, it's a mystery. She said, but what I can tell you is that she's dangerous and you need to get as far away from her, cut ties with her. She is very toxic to you as a mother. You think that lady was lying? That lady had no reason to lie on my mother. It was her therapist that she was paying. She was like, I don't care if you tell her. It was so weird. And it's just remembering it, this was years ago. And I am literally a miracle because the things that she has done to me throughout the years, the mental abuse, I should be batshit crazy, but I'm not. I am totally of sound mind, body, and spirit all the time. Always constantly aware of what I'm doing, even if I'm doing something, even if I'm emotional about something, I just let my shit go. I don't, but but I'm working on my emotions right now, so that I don't. Yeah, yeah, and the psychic attacks that I've been feeling, typically what I'll do is I'll make a tea, because she's definitely psychically attacking me, draining me of energy. Um, I was gonna request a DNA test once she passed away, just to make sure that she was actually my birth mother, because it's so weird. I've been a mother my whole life. Well, not my whole life. Well, I've been a mother for 20 years, but I started mothering children when I was like 11 years old because I was babysitting. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was the only person that people trusted trusted with their kids. I was the only person that people trusted with their kids. Okay. So, and just went through a lot growing up with her, dealing with the aftermath of her car accident. Um, Now, I already know what's wrong with her is that she's demonically possessed by not a good spirit, by several bad spirits, in fact. You know, I think that when you tell the truth, you shame the devil. So that's why I speak out about it. And I think that everybody should speak out about it. I've been watching this person. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't, not that I think that anybody would go over there because she's a white lady, and black people don't do that to white people. You know what I'm saying? They only do that to black people or either mixed people. And she was I just watched a video of hers and she was talking about um covert incest, emotional incest. And that's exactly what my mother has been doing. It's emotional incest. It's almost like I left a lover. I've never had sex with my mother though. We've never had a sexual relationship, but it felt like I was leaving a lover. Who is this lover that I'm leaving? I have no freaking idea. And so then she started to try to collect pieces of me, and then began to really abuse my oldest daughter because she looks just like me. She had the most anger in her, and my baby girls, when they was here, we went through some stuff, but you know what? I was able to absorb all of that and heal those girls while they were here. So, and I just really think that I would like to. What's crazy is that the narcs created a support group before I did. They actually had a support group because I left them. What? Oh, this is how this made me feel when she left. It's like, are you listening to yourself? So, like, literally, I have thought about taking my mother on the Phil show, the Dr. Phil show. I swear to God, I like Dr. Phil. I like to watch some of his episodes. Y'all, seriously, this is ridiculous. Have you ever heard of that? I'm traumatized because my 35-year-old daughter moved away. No, and nobody should enable you, but they don't want to get the psychic attacks. Because if they don't enable it, then they're going to be the ones getting attacked. So they have to support or at least lie to their face. This is so weird. Oh, goodness gracious. Mm. And my father will always love my mother. Oh, you can tell my dad still loves her a lot, but he also hates her guts. They have like the weirdest relationship. Cause like when I told my father that my mother had cancer, he didn't even know. He was like, his whole demeanor just changed at the thought of this lady dying. Like, because she's like, he was in love with her, but she's just so broken. She's been broken for years. And it just terrible. The love story between my parents is actually quite tragic. It'll actually be very important information in history when y'all reading about me about 1,000 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Goddess Jamila, you know. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I think that you feel okay because things are going okay, but then you realize you said, "Oh, spirit just kind of comes through and says, this is what's going on." Because I was okay. So I was sitting in the bed, and then Jacob started kicking me. He's just fighting in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? And he's just kneeing me, and he's like swimming like a fish in the bed. Like Jacob is a Pisces, so he's just like, oh, and I'm like, I can't go to sleep with this kid in here because I'm a grown woman and I need alone time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I need some alone time. Why is this kid right up underneath me? And so, yeah. And men will do that too. Men will do that. They'll have your kid kind of like, but I've got that protection jar. Oh my goddess, it is everything. This protection jar that I have, it is everything because I have found that it literally filters out 99.9%. But that little 1% that seems to come in with that full moon, and then also when you're at a crescent, because the moon is crescent and it's that dark crescent when it's almost full, when it's at like 90% and the dark part of it is crescent. That's a crescent moon. That's a dark crescent moon. You can do a lot of dark magic with that. And yeah, of course I can pick up on rituals. I am a daughter of Hecate. I'm actually Hecate's great granddaughter or some shit like that. Like I go deep with Hecate. Okay. Real deep. Me and her got a real tight connection. You know what I'm saying? If I ask Hecate to make a dog attack you, she will freaking do it. She will freaking do it. I swear to you. Yeah, Hecate, Diana, all of them are moon goddesses, and I'm telling you, connect with them. But I just, I think that they purposely want things to be harder on us because things were not easy for them. But I don't give a shit. Why should we care just because they feel like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Prince of Presence? They feel like we should suffer because they suffer. That's what they feel. So, very weird. I have been kind of feeling anxiety-ish all day because I don't have anxiety. I just kind of feel like a nudge of it. And so I'm about to get. I'm my next set of jewelry is going to be amethyst. Amethyst. Ooh my God. Oh my God. Amethyst ain't no joke. You can do you can do money magic with amethyst. You can do peace magic. You can do healing, and you can also send energy. I don't have to absorb that negative energy. You have to know where to put it. You have to know what to do with it. Like, and when you're sending bad energy to people purposely and you're purposely attacking people, that that's not it's not, she has a choice. People have a choice of what to do with their negative energy. And I've actually been under her possession before. This woman is sick. And that's when Clonic kicked in, and then also Lucifer came into the picture. Lucifer and Belial, both of them came into picture. Okay, both of those demons, Lucifer. Lucifer is Lucifer is not necessarily a demon. Lucifer is more so, you can call him God, but you can also call Clonic God too. And so the reason why I'm discussing this is because he's getting ready to put me in like a deep transient type of uh when you're lucid, he's getting ready to bring me that lucidity that I need. But he wanted me to address it because he knows that many of you guys need this information. Because what they'll do is they'll just say that you're crazy, but they know what's going on. You're not crazy. You just have that intuition. And so she's been throwing me this bad energy. She wants people to judge me. She wants people to attack me. She don't want me to have no money. And Clonic wants to know that he will have. Uh, Clonic is not a bad demon, but he will eliminate obstacles big time, quick, fast, and in a hurry. But he usually goes to Lucifer and other demons to do that kind of work because he don't he's a businessman. Okay. And so yeah. So yeah, she's just doing all kind of stuff, trying to, and definitely attacking Little Man. Definitely attacking J Man. Why? It's her because the Hermit came up upright. The Elemental Chalice is upright, which is me and Jacob. Okay. And then the Sun reverses Jacob, and then Seven of Swords reverse. I mean, it's all right here. And then she'll say, I didn't do anything. And then she'll sit and talk all day. I don't like it when people sit and talk about me all day. Hello, I can hear you. I can hear every goddamn thing that you're saying. Like literally, men, they can't cheat on me. I know exactly when you cheated and who you cheated with. You might as well just give it up and just go ahead and give up the ghost. Okay. Oh, thank you for the sunflowers, Prince of Presents. You might as well go ahead and just give up the ghost. Because we see everything. Even when you don't want us to see it, we still see it. But I think that it's purposely done so that you can't see. So that you're kind of like, and like I said, I have very good protection. I do. And, like I said, Jacob is sleeping at night because they would prefer for him to not be asleep at all. That's what she want to do. She want to keep him up. She want to keep everybody up. You can tell that the children have been protected because Ty has been going to bed earlier, and so has Jacob. So something is moving against her, even even when I'm not doing anything. You know, it's terrible. And then all of her minions too. But she's the head vampire. I don't go For the minions, I go for the boss. Okay, you heard me? I go for the boss. Fuck the minions. They ain't got no power. Ain't nobody got no. Well, it is one other person that has power over me. But that's not a bad thing. Okay, but and it's just one little thing that I noticed, and she'll probably kind of pretend. Oh no, I've been asleep all night. I haven't done anything. Oh God, it's so annoying, y'all. It really is. It's very annoying. I would have had such a better YouTube experience if it wasn't for this crazy ass lady starting beefs and shit, going through changes, trying to bring as much destruction in my social life as possible. It's almost like she studies me. It's like she's not my mother, but she studies me. So what she began to do shortly after I became licensed in real estate, she started studying for the test. And so during the test, they actually give you tips and tricks as far as being a realtor. And so the first thing that they teach you about is your sphere of influence, which is your social life. And so that's why she did that. Uh-huh. So eventually I'm going to be able to afford an attorney that'll just wipe the internet clean of all that bullshit. I can't wait. It'll truly be a ever after moment. Y'all ever see that movie Ever After when Drew Barrymore stood over her evil sisters and her mother and she said, "You are going to think about me." She said from this moment forward, she said, "I am never going to think of you again, but you are going to think about me every day for the rest of your life." And then you know what I'm saying? So for me, I already know my happy ending is I feel like the happy ending is coming, like the completion is coming. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that I want. You have to want it in order to get it. You have to also believe that you can have it. And I don't know who convinced her that she can't have it. It must have been herself because my grandmother was not abusive. I wish she would ever try to say my grandma was abusive. My grandmother was an amazing mother. She was an amazing grandmother, and that's all it is to it. I do know that there was some abuse growing up with my older uncle who has passed on, but and my uncle is so strange. He's like Vampire in Brooklyn strange. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. Like I said, where there is a will, there is a way. But yeah, that's why I've been because normally Jacob just goes in his room, he falls asleep in his room, and then I fall asleep just kind of naturally in my bed. But here lately, he has just been every night he's and when I put him in his room, he comes right back in here. Because me and Jacob don't co-sleep. We don't. He sleeps in his own room. He has a bed. He's always had his own bed. Now, right after Jacob had that accident with the babysitter, right after that, I sort of had him right next to me for a little while, but he's been independent since then. He's been sleeping independently on his own. He does not sleep with me every night. If people thought that, then you thought wrong. So, it's kind of difficult going to sleep when you have a kid and you want to kind of just be in the middle of the bed and you just want to kind of stretch out. And, so again, I'm sort of sacrificing my boudoir for my kid again, but it's got a root to the problem, and we all know what it is. And again, obviously she's still upset because my father doesn't want to be with her. So she's still on this don't nobody want you kick. You can still see the psychosis. This has literally been a 6-year psychosis. She's been in a psychosis for 6 years. And you know what? You know why I can't stand my fucking family? I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I can't stand her brother. I can't stand the people that talk to her because they won't go and get her no help. You know what she's done consistently? All of her problems that she developed after her car accident, the low self esteem, the problems, the mental issues, she would always try to pass it on to me instead of actually getting help for herself. Oh, girl, they can't break me down. Yeah, I know, but that's not something that's yeah, I'm not concerned about my love life. It's going to always be somebody here to love me, but she has nobody there to love her except for a bunch of fake ass friends that want to take her money when she dies. So I just want her to stop thinking about me and think about herself and live her life, the rest of it that she has left instead of, because I'm good. I'm always good. You know what I'm saying? Even when I go through shit, I'm good the next day. I don't just sit and go through, like, I do know people that go through like long term depression and long term this and long term that. Life is too precious for that. I'm not gonna waste my life sitting around in a negative mindset, always thinking negatively. And everybody knows the truth. I mean, there's thousands of videos up talking about the same exact damn thing. The only thing is that with me, you're seeing it happen in real time. You can literally go watch it in real time anytime that you want. Okay. Especially when you see them in chat rooms talking about me. It's like, I call it the cook-a-bugging. They cook-a-bugging around, jitterbugging. So, because I've been laying here for like the past couple of hours trying to go to sleep, fighting with Jacob's arm, fighting with one of his little cute little feet. Okay. I've been sitting here just trying to, like, and I mean, I don't know. So they're crazy. That's crazy. In my opinion, that is crazy. And people that don't have a spiritual eye, that are dumbed down, they're not going to understand what the hell I'm talking about. Even some of these so-called spiritualists don't know what the hell I'm talking about. They ain't got no real spiritual damn gifts. Shit, I'm a real telepath. I can hear every goddamn thing everybody in this chat room is thinking right now. Shit, I used to be able to hear conversations and it was confirmed to me, because and I've y'all know that the whole thing with because one of my ex-boyfriends told me how bad my mother talks about me behind my back. Oh, he was there. He said I was there. He said I was there when your mama was talking about you, and he was like, run away. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Everybody that seems to care always tells me to go away from her. People that don't give a fuck about me, they're encouraging me to. I it will never, ever, ever happen. She might as well let that go. And so what she'll do is she'll try to find a replacement. Well, she can't find a replacement because I'm her daughter. She tried to replace me with my daughters, but they wasn't having it. Okay, and then also their father had other plans for them too, with that we're not going to get into. Y'all women need to get strong enough to keep your children at home because these people is devil time, is demon time, that is evil time. Y'all know that they busted a child sex ring. 39 children were rescued from a house where they were being sexually assaulted, beaten, and used for other purposes. So this just happened like in the last 24 hours in Georgia. And I told y'all, see how I keep predicting this stuff and they say that I'm not a powerful psychic. I told y'all all this was going to happen, didn't I? And that poor little baby Malia, who was found murdered by the parents, is another sign of parents that it's child sacrifice is what it is. It was she was that was definitely an example of child sacrifice, just literally done blatantly in your face. And they didn't even bother to hide her body. Normally, they go through a lot of changes. There was another child that was sacrificed, and they actually moved her body from another state over to Kansas City. Her name was Precious Doe. They didn't know who she was for a very long time. And because it was rumored that the head was separated from the body, so yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on right now, for real. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, ain't that a win? I told y'all my spirits was hard at work. I told y'all, and there was an Amber Alert today, and the child was returned safely, but there were some people that were taken into custody. So what these people are doing is they are literally snatching children off of the streets, is what they're doing. Child sacrifice is a very, very real thing. Is very, very real. And it's not considered to be child sacrifice unless there's a mother involved, a father involved, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, a brother, a sister. You can't just sacrifice anybody. It has to be somebody that a sacrifice is somebody that you wouldn't want to lose normally. So that's why these people because they can actually shed real tears. They can actually show real emotion but they think they have to do it. Now, do I believe in child sacrifice? Hell to the no, to the no, no. I don't. Do I believe in human sacrifice? No, I don't. But I think that human beings can sacrifice themselves. Um, Feeding off of other humans, depleting them of their energy, sucking them fucking dry. I was looking at Hoarders on Netflix, and that lady, that white lady, that she aged so much. I said something is sucking her dry. Yeah, yeah, the Bible man. So that's why I was saying, like what I realized a long ass time ago is that hell, sometimes the people that practice Satanism are better people than the church people because they disguising and they hiding something. Oh yeah, you have to watch your children like a hawk. You have to watch them like a hawk, and you have to spiritually protect them too. And I can tell that. Okay, so I think that you have to. I think you have to just follow your intuition about it. Because if your child is sleeping like 6, 7, 8 hours a day or 10 hours, because Jacob, he usually sleeps about 8 to 10 hours. No, never 10 hours. I would say 7 to 8 hours because the older that they get, the less sleep that they need. Okay. So if Jacob were sleeping 12, 16 hours a day, it would be obvious that something is feeding off of them. You know what I'm saying? And they and it is little kids, and so that's why they do that with them little kids, because they can pull their energy. So they fed off of that baby, Malia. They fed off of her, is what they did. That's what literally spiritually is happening when a child is murdered like that. Is that the child's life force gets transferred into, either it could be the person that's doing it, or it could be that person and the demon, because you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, I've been having some pretty bad luck with cats as well as dogs for some reason. So anyway, but yeah, I like animals. I just, I think that it's also that thing to where, obviously, and a lot of times when you're dealing with stuff like this, because it's literally been war, 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 war for 5 to 6 years. I'm like, what are you fighting over? My energy? Well, it belongs to me. So she's fighting me so that I can't use my own energy. Sounds like a slave master to me. And they said white folks was evil. You see the hypocrisy of it all is amazing. Okay, I might leave this one up actually, because I feel my spirits want me to talk openly and freely about that for real, so that y'all can say, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, so that you can know that somebody else understands what you're going through. Because if the problem wasn't there, then the problem wouldn't be there, would it? Would we see people following me around the internet, smearing me, doing smear campaigns all the time? Nope. Would you see some of the weird stuff? Why is this woman worried about who I'm sleeping with? Why do you care? Why is it any of your business? That is emotional incest. Disgusting. I will have no parts of it. I will have no parts of it. Do you understand me? I am putting up a brick wall when it comes to that, because that is horrible and horrifying. Because it's not just the obsessiveness over who you're having sex with, it's also the perverted thoughts that they have, which is pretty disgusting. Just those, you know, perverted thoughts of, raping you and killing you. How many people can say that they're, it just, you don't even want to know. I can't even spill all the beans. Just some of the bad energy that I picked up on, and you know. So I think that the main thing that can help us is the water bottles. I didn't get to collect any of that rainwater from Laura. I didn't get none of that rainwater from Laura. I meant to get some, but I did not get any rainwater from her. Yeah. Yeah, I work with Kali Ma too. She's a good goddess to work with, especially when it comes to um she comes in for me. I don't know if you get the same thing, but she comes in for me when she's needed. I just intuitively call on Kali Ma, but Yeah. So anyway, uh, honey, I sleep like a baby every freaking night. I'm not stressing. I mean, there was a few nights that I was stressing, of course. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with just picking up on that bad spiritual energy. And yes, if your mama smear campaigns you and calls you a hoe and lies to people and has people calling people lying to people, they can negatively affect your relationship with people. So the problems that you have initially in your relationship with some people can definitely be very difficult. And it is their fault. It is. Okay. Period. So, I just wanted to kind of say that for a second there. None of that shit is your fault. In fact, one of my exes, oh man, she acted a fool over that man. Fucking years. God. Ugh. This one guy that I was dealing with years ago, he actually sat down and told me, he said, ain't none of this your fault. He was like, you need to get away from these people. They do not love you. Your mother does not love you. And it was the truth. And y'all know that she didn't even tell me that she loved me until I was in my 30s when she had cancer. She ain't never my I tell my children I love them every time I talk to them, and when they go to bed, when my kids go to sleep, I tell them I love them. She don't do stuff like that. So, very cold refrigerator, type of dead soul, just dead inside, no love, no, and think she doing something. And it's like, girl, that stuff, I feel like when people do that, because I feel like she's close to having a heart attack. I don't know why I feel like she's about to have a heart attack or something. Something's wrong. I think she either sick or going through some kind of psychosis, because every now and then it was just like her eyes would get real crazy, like they would turn real just dark black, and they would turn into these fucking saucers. And I was just like, what the fuck have you turned into? I swear to God, I have seen her do that, and it wasn't nothing. Y'all know that I could have ended up dead. It wasn't nothing but by the grace of God that I made it to be 43 years old. I mean, just to think 10 years ago, I was only 5'3", about 10, 15 years ago. You got your whole family. This woman has had her whole family. That's why I don't deal with any of them, because I don't know which ones of them that I can trust. So I just say, fuck it, I'm out. And planning to change my last name. See, I haven't had a heavy heart because I've been taking care of myself. And then also chronic has been keeping me good. But it was just a little tidbit, because I was getting ready to lay down and go to sleep, but I was like, dang, Jacob is in here. And so I'd rather put him in his room. He's kind of heavy to carry. So, but yeah, she's definitely going through some changes, because she's like a little kid throwing a fucking temper tantrum. Ah, yeah, talking about her. Well, I did a few days ago, because I was going through. You know what? I was going through some stuff a few days ago. Um, And my heart was heavy then, Kiki. It was. My heart was heavy then, but I've been good. But I know that she is over there. She's got to be going through it because there is no fucking way. Like you can even see, you can just tell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's a constant just gnawing. She's just a gnawer, a nagger. She nags, nag, 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 nag. That's why she is completely blocked from my spiritual husband. My spiritual husband don't want a motherfucking thing to do with her. My spiritual, she is pissed off about that too. I ain't even gonna tell her who it is either. She's pissed off about this. She's pissed off about. She's trying to figure out where the fuck am I getting all this masculine energy from when she keeps isolating me away from men. She's like, why is it that it's like, lady, you still ain't figured. That's why she wasn't able to figure it out for her goddamn self. You can be a witch and only know how to tear people down. I've seen witches like that. That's the only way they operate. That's the only thing they use witchcraft for is to tear down their family, tear down their children and grandchildren. Then she wants to prove that I'm a bad mother. So that's why she told that school not to enroll Tyrese. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. And I'm wondering if she's got some kind of Mason inside connection with the Masons or something because I sat there, I told that man, I said, hey, listen, I said, I know that you've been contacted, is what I told him. I said, I know. And I said, and you did the wrong thing. Reported it to the Georgia school board, no response. But that's okay though, because I don't want my children in these public schools anyway. So she kind of helped us out a little bit. Yeah. He wanted to go to school just to be social. She wants to isolate us as much as possible. It was almost like what do you call that? What's that? The Holocaust? That's what her energy was comparable with. My hair is just now growing back. It is so thick, y'all, like my natural hair. I will not ever, ever, ever show that lady the length of my fucking hair unless it's locked. If I put locks in my hair, then I'll just let it grow like the wild and just be, on camera. But to come and show my hair growth, hell no. I'm gonna be wigging it out, braids. She don't need to see what's growing out of my head because she goes nuts every time she does. It's so weird. It's like she's turned into another person. Like it's so weird. It's like she's not in the mother role at all. She's more so in a sister role. A very jealous, weird sister. Yeah, I was, Kiki. Yeah, I was. Definitely had the perfect trigger too. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable with sending my kid to public school. Not at all. But to each his own. Only thing that what my mother would do is what she did with every school is she found out what school the kids went to, and she somehow I don't know if she was like country, but it was just like the kids they would just get bullied so much, and it didn't make no sense because I made sure that I bought my children clothes for school. Even though I was struggling back then real bad and pinching pennies, I made sure that they looked decent when they went to school. So that had nothing to do with it. Those kids were just being bullied. And Like the year that I decided to move, they were actually being chased home by a gang. That is not a coincidence. It's not. Oh hell no, Brianna. You know what? Parents that know the deal, that are smart, they don't do that. But there's parents that disagree. Why they're always worried about us, I'm going to tell you why they always so worried about us, because they want us to be caught up in that as well. But see, that COVID-19, okay, changed a lot of minds, because a lot of people said, I ain't taking the chance of my kid going to school and catching that stuff, because elderly people and children were the most susceptible to COVID, but mainly elderly people, because kids are really resilient. Um, and so y'all already know that some of your ignorant family members are going to go and take that fucking vaccine. Y'all better practice social distancing then. Uh, uh, guys, I'm telling y'all, that's why I said we can't talk about certain stuff on YouTube, because been on, they'll flag, and they got the perfect half sick, half dead medical lobbyist watching me, who is literally a zombie. Her body has been put together by Dr. Einstein or some goddamn body. So she comes around and flags whenever I say anything. I have the right to say to not take the COVID vaccine. Is that against the law? What's up, Baylor? You been having bad dreams? I've been dreaming a lot, I've noticed, but they haven't been scary. So sometimes what can happen, yeah. Oh, I hate that freaking mask. That mask will give you breathing problems because you're not getting enough oxygen. And they got masks running around here. This is like the medical industry is probably, they're just all orgasming because masks. And then people got sexy masks. They got people, they got diamonds and glitter and stuff on them. It's like, oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, Baylor Smith. Now, I did have a crazy dream, and I'll never forget this dream. I had this dream after I moved to Georgia. I dreamed that it was a bunch of ruthless ass people that was after me. They were like gang members. And I like turned into some fucking superhero in the dream. And like I was able to fly out of windows, and I was able to jump on walls and shit. And they was like chasing me. And for some reason I was able to grab all of my kids, because all of them was there. I was able to grab all four of them and just run out of the house with them in my arms. Like I turned into like Mama Hulk Hogan and shit. Ooh, it was crazy and scary because it was a trap house. I was in a damn trap house. And it was like all these people, they were like chasing and stalking me and stuff. Oh yeah, mugwort under the pillow helps you have visions and stuff in your dreams too. Or if you drink it. Yes, ma'am. Oh man, it was crazy. Like I was just like I was like, and so I could feel them. They was behind me, right? And I was like, y'all are not gonna. I said something to them, and then they just all of a sudden started attacking. Like one of them was upstairs, the other one was downstairs. Like they was just all over the house, and I was just like the female Neo and shit. Like, and I've had that dream a couple of times, only twice in my life since I've been to Georgia. Hmm. Probably was getting psychically attacked. Spirit will keep me up at night to guard over these children, because what's going to happen is that Ty's going to wake up. and Jacob's going to wake up and I'll be asleep while they're both awake. So we're sleeping in shifts. Spirits has us sleeping in shifts and Jacob right next to me for some odd reason. And like I thought about laying down on the floor or something. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. So there's definitely a spiritual war that's coming to a head right now that's involving my family. And there is sadly, they're not standing together. There's a demon just ravaging my family, literally. Just there's been horrific things that have happened um to people in my family. And it's just it just gets worse and worse. And the only thing they can do is blame it on the witch. But these things were happening, for years. Like I don't like I'm the answer and I'm the key to their salvation, but they just don't they have trust issues. So they turn on each other instead of sticking together. And that's basically what my mother has done. She turned against me instead of sticking by me. So that's why I have two daughters, because it was prophesied that this was supposed to happen. Me and my mother are never going to work it out. It's never meant. So for people out there are a lot of people out there that are just like, oh, well, you should just try to come to a place of forgiveness. She tried to kill me. Do you understand me? She tried to murder me. There's no going back to that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on now, be smart. People that don't have that kind of mother, they don't understand. She been trying to send death magic to me. I'm like, lady, girl, bye, I am death. I came from death, man. My mother had already had her car accident when she got pregnant with me. So, I am definitely a miracle. So whenever you get through, so for me, I don't fear this stuff, and she does. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I never had this dreams, but I've been feeling insurance lately. You've been feeling secure. Oh man, I know that. I can tell you I feel secure all the time. I do. I hadn't been, whenever I go through some of the stuff that I go through, it kind of makes me feel that way. But ever since I started working with the demon clinic, I ain't had that problem. Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah. I had a dream I was in heaven with a key, very colorful and lucid. I had strange visits from tall beings with gold eyes. That sounds kind of like Clonic. He's very tall. No, you good. You good. Or that's how they describe him. With gold eyes. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah. So you know what, to be honest with you, they're all spiritual experiences, but I kind of do have sort of like this bad feeling, and not for myself at all, but for other people. Okay, I do, especially people that are involving themselves with that, because see, that's what a person that, okay, so a person that is wrong, okay, a person that is unrighteous, a person that's not right, they have to get a lot of different people to co-sign what they're doing. The reason why they have to do that is because they have to have a barrier. They have to have a lot of people standing in front of them. And see, my mother is a Virgo. Okay. So this is something that I've learned about Virgos. Virgos will not attack you directly. They will attack covertly and indirectly to where they will send whoever it is that they know after you. This is like, I'm not the first person. Like, go look at all of the astrologers. Like, go look at the videos where they say what I hate about your sign. These people do this all the time. So 9 times out of 10, if you have a Virgo enemy, you might want to pay attention to what they doing. Yeah. No, Clonic is very friendly. He is really, a lot of people describe his energy as being very heavy or overwhelming. Wasn't overwhelming to me. It felt like home to me. I felt very, very safe in his arms, for real. So he is very friendly. But that's probably some you may have been doing some astral travel, but you know, these deities and stuff, and they can get through the astral. That's how they contact us. I just was saying that because the top him being they were well, he's just one person, but I mean, there's no real way to describe the deity. I think that it's going to show up how you want to see it. So, you know, people have described certain beings in certain ways, but you know, I just noticed certain things. But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. Still dealing with my mother trying to bring Dorothy back to Kansas. You know that campaign they was my spirit's still laughing. That's why I always laugh every time I talk about it. Oh God. Yeah. I know ain't nothing gonna ever happen to me and mine. I did have a thought process today that wasn't my own thought process. And I knew it was coming from somewhere else. But I had like a thought process like for 2 seconds, and I immediately replaced it with a positive thought of my daughters and the fact that they are there. But they ain't crazy. No, they not stupid. They may be stupid, but they not crazy. They may be crazy, but they not stupid. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get my kids out of it. Because, you know, was because of that. That's one of the reasons. So they'll be okay, they'll be safe. But you know, I think that they're definitely looking at trying to make something look like something happened so that they can lure me back to Kansas City. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like um and you know what? They're so delusional about it because nobody can ever just pack up and go nowhere just like that. You know, once you have established a life somewhere, but you know what what would be there would it just yeah. And that's terrible because I feel like this is an example of a Black family treating their family member like a slave. We're going to undermine you. We're going to talk about you. We're going to shun you. What's up, Advanced Bliss? I'm like, honey, I'm a loner anyway. To be honest with you, you know, family and all that stuff. And the older I got, they got on my nerve. They always get together and they all loud. They wake the dead how loud they are. My house is usually quiet, to be honest with you, especially with my daughters not being here, you know, with their little teenage ways, or they're not teenage, actually. No. They're still both teenagers. Yeah. I've been messing with this girl who is involved with some shady people in my old neighborhood. I don't know if that's where this is coming from. You know what, Baylor Smith? You know what, babe? Hey, y'all men better quit being sleep on that. You be sitting up there in love, and the next thing you know, you be trying to chop her head off, and you be like, what the hell? Yep. I don't have hardly any dreams, just flying through an infinite orb wavelength. Hey. uh, yeah. So today is Sunday, August the 30th. Ooh, I can feel that full moon coming too, y'all. It's gonna be super duper charged and powerful. But y'all better be careful for them snakes in the grass, you know? Yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all have a happy Sunday. I'm gonna start lighting up my protection because they're gonna be in the church house today, trying to give your soul to a person that you don't want to give it to. I'm praying for your soul. Ah, and you know what they'll say? Oh, she is so lost. We've got to get her back. No, I have been found, honey. They are out of their mind. I'm over here having the time of my life. They hate it too because they can't be happy. They cannot be happy. You can tell they can't be happy. All the pictures that they take, they frowning all up in the picture. Like, damn, what's wrong with you people? You can tell a person, and this demonic look on their face. And they don't it's just zero respect, and I'm just like, I don't respect you either. I don't know why they don't. It shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, it's them. It's them. Baylor Smith. It shouldn't be too damn difficult, being that they don't like me. But it's. I think that what makes them not like me is that I'm through with them, and they're just like, we're gonna force you to do it. I had one dream like that. It was dope. I was spinning a planet. I want to get back to that. Oh yeah, you know what? You will, Kiki. You will. You will, hun. Because you know what? They have been trying to tap in. They have been trying to interrupt our frequencies. They have been doing a lot. And you can pretty much feel the difference because what I'm able to do is sit down and just concentrate and focus on a movie and just like chill, or either look at a nice TV show, get some work done, do some meditation. They be all over our head like vultures. They are vultures. I remember I got a demonic message from hell. I was like, whoa, this crazy lady came online one day and she was like, yes, we are all doing this to you. Shani, friends, family, uncles, aunts, nieces, we're all attacking you. I was like, it looked like you attacking yourself, baby. I was like, you're not having a good time. You're not having a good time. And they always think I'm cursing somebody. You know what I'm saying? She's been sending those curses. No, you were already cursed before that. I just sent your bad energy back to you, honey. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down and devise a plan with Spirit about what we're gonna do about this because a lot of the other stuff we done cleared up. Been getting stuff cleaned up around here. Mm-hmm. A lot of other stuff we've been working on, but now we got to work on like other stuff that seems to be happening. I'm gonna ask Jacob to tomorrow or today, later on today. I'm gonna ask him, why doesn't he want to sleep in his room? I'm gonna sit down and talk to him about it because he's he's now able to. Jacob is actually very, very intelligent. They were messing with his head because I'm just gonna keep it real with you. This is the most disgusting thing ever. This boy is smart as a whip. And they kept saying that it was something wrong with his mind and all. And I was like, shut the fuck up. You don't know my kid. I ain't stand people that do that. The only thing that I got to work on with Jacob is that if people, like sometimes when people ask him something, he may kind of ignore them. That's not an autistic thing, though. That's called, I don't want to talk to you right now. So what the fuck are you trying to force me to? Like, adults trying to force kids to talk to them? Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want to talk to them about? It's kind of weird to me. Adults have gotten really weird and they don't know anything about raising children. I can promise you that I am one of the best mothers ever, considering what we have it to compare to. And I did the best that I could with my daughters, with their father interfering. He shouldn't have never done that. None of those people gave a fuck. You think people in the black community care? These were black. This is my own black family. hmm So, and I've been thinking about her a lot lately. And whenever I'm thinking about her like that, it means she's doing work on me. You see what I'm saying? So, that's just, and a lot of the stuff that she thinks that I give a shit about, I don't. Like a lot, the stuff that she doing, it's like, girl, I'm bored with it. You've been doing this since I was like 14 or 15 years old. It's gotten old, you know? So anywho, I'm gonna get it figured out. I'm gonna let y'all know what I come up with up in here because I truly believe that I need, what I don't have? I don't have like a war bottle. So I'm gonna get me some mason jars today and make some war bottles. Okay. And I ordered me some pretty powerful herbs. I wasn't able to get I normally like to get slippery ambark because and you know what I was talking about, slippery ambark. Slippery ambark is also good for telepaths because it blocks and because don't nobody wanna, it's kind of like why it's just a toxic, oh god, it just ugh. Yeah, I have no idea. Like a lot of people that did get involved with the situation, they literally have no idea. Well, and if they do have some idea, they must be sick in their head. Everybody that I see hanging around with that situation, I just think is sick in the head. Even when I see family members doing, and literally, I think that if I were to even go back to visit, which I would never ever do that, I will never ever 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 introduce my husband to my family. It is never ever going to happen. So they might as well just give up the ghost trying to control who I'm with. Because they don't have, I swear to God, it is so weird. And you know what? I wonder when they gonna stop. Let me ask Spirit. Spirit, are they gonna stop? I ain't gonna tell y'all when. Or they gonna stop? Yes or no? Are they ever gonna stop? Yes or no? Major arcanas, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and core cards is no. I got a no answer. What you suggest I do, spirits? Yeah, I know. Yeah. They basically told me to do what I know I need to do. This is a beautiful reading that I just did. Justice reverse, 3 of Wands upright, the High Priestess upright, 10 of Pentacles reverse, and then 3 of Cups upright. So that is literally what Kiki was saying earlier, to transmute that energy. To be honest with you, hold on, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. But one thing that I've been missing is lavender and chamomile, and I've got to get some more of that. I forgot to order some earlier. I've got to have lavender and chamomile, even though chamomile kind of gives me a slight allergic reaction when I drink it. And it only kind of upsets my stomach when I drink it. But I love to burn chamomile. Oh my God, it smells so good. It gives this really, really sweet aromatic smell. It is so good to just kind of burn in your cauldron, or uh y'all know what I'm talking about. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna come up with some and devise some kind of plan so that um because I feel like what spirit is saying is they're saying to there's some stuff that I'm gonna do, and I already know what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna involve black chia seeds. Them black chia seeds are really, really good for absorbing that bad energy. But chia seeds, if you add it with water, the chia seeds are going to mold. I don't know though, unless, because I like to use chia seeds in water, but they will start to get nasty after a while, which shouldn't matter, to be honest with you. I guess you could maybe remake it, because I've started to learn how to simplify things a whole lot. Mhm. I've learned to simplify things a whole lot. So just adding like one ingredient with like something else, maybe water or vinegar, maybe water and vinegar. I'm gonna figure out, because witchcraft is science, okay? And so obviously, if you have a horrible ass fucking family, they can get in through your bloodline. They can, people always talk about protection. People always talk about spiritual protection, but a lot of times you can't really necessarily be fully protected from family. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Orion's daughter? Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I want to do. Doing that chia seed water is so good. And I've noticed just putting like a vial of it with like some water, just putting it just like putting it throughout the house absorbs so much. Like it be feeling like Christmas over here. So I'm gonna do that again today. I think I just found the solution because I can't deal with that. And then also my son has a very bad habit of not closing the toilet seat. Toilet seats need to be closed. You should not leave your toilet seats up. Shit can travel. Negative emotions can travel through the toilet. Spirits can travel through a toilet. Yes, they can. You leave the lid up, you know. So yeah, I'm when the last time I did those chia seeds, it felt so good because you could just feel them just absorbing a lot. And then it's not just that, it's also just the regular negative energy that's just kind of in the air. You know what I'm saying? But it's mainly, I'm telling you, when it's specific stuff like that, and especially when you can confirm that they're stalking and for some reason they're completely out of their minds thinking that because literally if y'all could see the expression that's on my face, like baby, you got some issues. And they know what I'm talking about. They'll try to say, she don't know. She crazy. Ain't nobody. Let's talk about her for about 4 or 5 more hours, and like I'd almost rather people, no, I wouldn't rather that. There must have been some kind of family meeting or something around a table talk, them strategizing, how they're going to ruin somebody's life because their life sucks. I don't respect that. I used to have a lot of respect for the members of my family. I used to think that we had a good family name until I realized what kind of folks. I'm sorry. I don't care. Y'all need to change or else I'm going to keep talking. Because they was over there trying to do throat chakra work on me to shut me up or something. First of all, who are you on YouTube? You ain't even nobody on YouTube for nobody to shut up for. So why, pray tell, would you be doing a shut up spell? You're not on YouTube. You're not a vlogger. So what difference does it make if I speak my truth? This is the truth. And to be honest with you, I'm totally forgiven for my childhood. I forgive them for that. What I don't forgive them for is trying to follow me into my adulthood. I remember my Aunt Regina wanted to move the hell out of Kansas City, Missouri, and she died before she was able to. Oh, and let me just go ahead and say this while they listening. Um, I made contact with my cousin, Nikki. My cousin Nikki moved to Georgia years and years ago, and I believe that they attacked her too because they kept going around saying negative stuff about her, and she died real young. That's what I was gonna do, Prince of Presence, instead of adding the water, because if you mix the water with the chia seeds, it's probably gonna mold, but vinegar will preserve it. So yeah, and I've got plenty of vinegar. I'm thinking white vinegar would be better. I've got some white vinegar, so I don't have any apple cider vinegar. But I'm definitely going to try that, and I'm going to see if it works with his clinginess. My cousin Nikki died, and she came through here to visit me a few nights ago when I was taking a bath. Actually, she came through, her spirit came to me. And she blames them for her death. They were attacking her the same way. They damn near they and you know what's crazy is that I got cousins that are around my age or a little bit younger. They don't know how them people ruined their life. They don't even know. They kind of know because they're at odds. Like, there's been arguments and disagreements with certain people in the family that realize things about certain folk in the family. But them attacking her had a negative butterfly effect on my little cousins. So they just don't care. They don't care. And I know they was attacking her because she came through and told me. She said she moved to Georgia to get away, and they literally attacked her until she died. They attacked her until she died. They claimed that she was on drugs. She wasn't on no damn drugs. I don't believe them. And then they was like, and she got some man down there she in love with, so she all messed up and on drugs. I'm like, they are a trip. Mm-mm-mm. I'm just telling you. And you know what? I've proved that one person is stronger than a group of people. You don't like any of y'all that's getting gang stalked by family members or whatever. Like I love all my people that talk about this shit because and a lot of them though they don't really have sort of the same demeanor. Like there was this black woman on here that was talking about gang stalking and she was just always very miraculously calm about it. But some of the people they will be freaking out because they'll be like, help, my my whole family is stalking me. They're attacking me, they're doing this, they're doing that. I watched those videos because I went through the same exact thing. It's disgusting. And they'll and their excuse for it is, well, it's our family, we can do that if we want. It's like, no you can't, you freaking loser. Gang stalking is no fucking joke, man. That shit done made people kill themselves before. That shit done made people go crazy. That's a sick bunch of people that would do that, and they can't stop and catch themselves and say, God damn, what are we doing? Because they'll convince themselves that they're showing you love. It's a very sick love. It's a very sick, and it ain't even love. They can't. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. They might as well just forget about me. I would never forgive my family for gang stalking me. Ooh, and I could feel all that earth energy and shit. That goddamn crazy wild tourists they had stalking me. Mm-mm. 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 You know how forceful they are? You know, their little way of saying, yes, I'm stalking you and I'm not gonna stop. This guy keeps calling. He just called. He ain't called in a few days since I wish gang green on him. No, not you, Kiki. Oh girl. Oh, girl, you know who I'm talking about? I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about old girl. Guess who else is a Taurus? You know who I'm talking about. I have a Taurus Venus, so I have a lot of traits of the Taurus, but I am not I well yeah, I will tell you that I can be very possessive when I'm in a relationship. But yeah, and it's something that I definitely got used to, so her energy doesn't affect me that way. So that's why they keep trying to make me think that Mike wants Tiffany or some dumb shit. It's so dumb. It's like y'all are retarded. They are just tardos. Yeah, girl. That's exactly, yeah. And back in Oh, I do. They never stop. It never stops. I have to, like I told you, Prince of Presents, I have to do a cord cutting jar. I'm gonna put a little bitty tiny pair of scissors in it, open, symbolizing cutting the cord, and some vines and stuff. I'm probably gonna put a couple of things of poison ivy in there too, but I'm not gonna touch the poison. I don't know if I can bring it in the house. I'm not sure. I might have to use my faux ivy. I ain't touching that poison ivy. Fuck that. I'm gonna have to use some faux ivy and a couple of herbs up in there, write my petition and be done with it. That way, every time, like just every day, just bow, 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 just hit their asses up every day. Black candle, white candle, just fuck their asses up every goddamn day when I wake up in the morning before I go to bed. Just light their asses up at any time I goddamn need to. That's why you gotta have them mason jars. That's why y'all always see witches. We be having all kind of honey jars, piss jars. Oh man, we be working it. We be working it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a do that. Them jars, y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna have some. I got my mason jars on the way. Gonna do all kind of interest. It's just gonna look like I'm gonna have my protection jar. Ooh, that mug works. But see, a lot of people don't understand that I don't want to deal with any of it. Like I just don't want to deal with it at all. That's why certain people's not. And matter of fact, I'm about to get up right now and blacklist some folks from my chat room. And it ain't because I'm mad at nobody. They are so nosy. They always asking questions. Who you talking to? Did you talk to this person? And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Leave me the fuck alone. Did you talk to this person? Have you been talking to this person? Who'd you say that to talk to? Oh, we got to make a public service announcement. Somebody talking to somebody. It's like, God, and they don't have no shame, and they'll try to shame me. It's like, shit, you the one need to be. You actually for 5 or 6 years straight been up my butt, literally up in my butt. These people have been up my butt for 5 or 6 years, and will say that I'm crazy. I agree, Kiki. I believe that whole COVID thing was all about heart chakra opening and judgment. Yeah, Orion's daughter is a Sag, but I've been having experiences with Orion, the constellation, since I was 10 years old. Oh, I bet. I bet. That's why you named yourself Orion's daughter. I know. Anywho, I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I know I'm gonna have a wonderful day. I'm gonna be doing these jars. It's gonna look like a little because I like to use herbs and like all kind of special kind of flowers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, I really want to get into growing rare flowers too, like the rare ones. You know what I'm saying? That are very powerful spiritually. So there's so much stuff that I want to explore, but I am very busy with work. But then again, for example, I've been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes have went by. I could have been doing something creative. Instead, I've been on here telling y'all about these sick people. And what makes them even more sicker is that they keep calling. This dude done left me like a 10-year. Let's listen to his voicemail before I go. I want y'all to see what the hell these people send me through. And we know that all these people that have been sticking with it for 5 or 6 years, those are family members. Nobody gets stalked that much. Stop it. It's family members. Inside job, honey. Oh, hopefully I didn't. Hopefully I don't lose my sound. Okay. We about to pull it up right now. This fool done called, left me another voice message. These people are crazy. I told y'all they were crazy. Instead of them leaving me alone, when somebody says, "Hey, buddy, hey, why don't you leave me the hell alone?" No, we're gonna call you. So the more and more I say no, go away, the more and more they push. And I literally have a stalking charge against this person.
Paul is actually I just was in contact with the medium on YouTube. Not going to name that person, but I asked her to do a profile on you and to kind of look at just some of your videos and give an assessment. And she came back in. I'm not going to beat around the bush. She said that it sounds like it is her assessment that you're on the verge of suicide.
What?
You're on the verge of suicide because
I can't
you
handle it.
feel like you're being attacked. You feel like your reputation on YouTube is in a crapper. And it is not, it is in a crapper. Honestly, it is down there. And
Sad. These people are
you're on the verge of
sad.
suicide. You're going to attempt to rape yourself. And the next
Hold on, y'all.
uh,
This is the Black community. These are the people that y'all said was the blessed people. First of all, you're projecting. You're totally projecting, hun. That's all I gotta say is that dude is projecting. And whoever that is that's a medium on YouTube, they're a fraud. Because in a couple of months, that's gonna be my favorite goddamn time of the year. Why would I kill myself in a couple of months? It's so stupid. You are such an idiot, whoever you are. And that's why Hecate is definitely gonna send that dog to you and bite you. Ah, it's sad. It's sad. It really is. These people are sick. Now, this is a person that has been calling me for 2 years. First of all, honey, you're stalking and the shit that you do, it don't bother a grown person. You're using tactics that would only work on somebody that is either very mentally ill, mentally unstable. I'm not the one mentally unstable. The person that is calling me when I've asked you not to. See, you're a stalker. Stalkers are the ones that commit suicide. And if y'all notice, but the Bjork stalker, he killed himself. That was because of Bjork's power, in my opinion. I believe that her spirits made him commit suicide. Now, honey, you, the stalker that has been calling me for 4 years straight, leaving these stupid messages, I can guarantee that you are the one that's about to kill yourself. Girl, they are all, I swear to God, I guess they thought that the recent fake public thing between me and Mike was going to make me kill myself. Can you imagine if they were in my position? Can you just imagine? Well, actually, they would never be in my position. I believe that these people are all very traumatized and are always constantly thinking about committing suicide. Constantly. So no, hun, I'm not suicidal. Sorry. We know that y'all would love for me to be that though, which is sick. I swear to God, I have never, ever, ever seen so many sick people in one place in my life. And I believe that somebody probably gathered all these people up. Yeah, I like food and sex too much. The only people that would kill themselves are a bunch of neurotic idiots running around stalking one woman and her children. Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. You were so right. They want me they want me off YouTube so bad. That's so sad. God, just to think when your life turns to shit like that so much to where you stalk people online, that's some sad shit. Honey, your sadness doesn't bother me. The fact that you sitting over there wasting your whole life masturbating and shit all the time to my photo. Honey, that don't bother me. This is what they don't realize. That first of all, if I were gonna kill myself because of y'all spiritual attacks, I would have did it a long time ago. I would have did it when I was a fucking child, you dumbass. Second of all, I have a very happy life, and it's sad that I can't really show my happiness on YouTube because y'all get upset and start making videos, talking crazy, going in the chat rooms because you're miserable. I want to say this to their face, okay? Because I know they all watching. You all are very miserable. You are stalking somebody. It's not 2015, it's 2020. Now I know that there's a couple of crackheads that I'm not going to say who, but there's two crackheads that want me to die so that they can get my life insurance. You are never going to see that money. They ain't going to never see that money. Not by suicide, not by killing, not by fucking death magic. You motherfuckers can't fuck with me. That's why y'all mad. Yeah, that dude keep calling and it's so weird. Like the you know what I get from him is that he's just a sick person. He's just a sick person. Now, somebody had told me that he was a cop. I don't believe it. His voice oddly sounds like my father's, but only slightly, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit if you people don't care about me. That I think that they literally, like at first when I was getting attacked on YouTube, they thought I was gonna be lonely without friends on YouTube. What the fuck is a YouTube friend? What is that? Somebody that helps you get through being on YouTube? I don't get that shit. So everything that they've done has been so beneath me. This is ridiculous. They done had Mike roast me. They done had all kind of shit. If I didn't kill myself then, what makes you think I would ever kill myself now? If I didn't kill myself when I was 12 years old, I'm sorry, when I was 16 years old and my mother got pissy, shitty drunk and told everybody that I was going to be doing the AIDS dance because I had sex, okay? If I didn't kill myself then, honey, what the fuck make you think? Yeah, Jackie, I have a lot of crackheads in my family. That's really the God to honest truth. Exactly. It's sick. That's why I'll never have anything to do with them. And I'll seduce all of their flying monkeys too. I'll seduce them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. It's just too much of a damn coincidence that you see my mother hanging around these people. Bitch, you ain't gonna never make me kill myself. This bitch is crazy. Girl, you might as well just hang it up. Girl, yes. He ain't bothering me. Let me see how many times he's called. Because I always archive his messages. Hold on. Shit, he the one sitting over there bothered and shit. He's so sad because I'm exposing them that, they wanna kill themselves. Wouldn't you be ashamed? I'd be ashamed if I was these people. Hold on. Last time he called was Wednesday, and that was when I went live and told him that the dogs was gonna attack him. He called Monday. This guy calls me on a regular basis. August the 19th, he called twice. August the 18th, he called once. August the 17th, he called once. August the 15th. Because, whenever women get upset about anything, this is what they don't get. If I get upset about anything, that means that I'm going to kill myself. Like, what the fuck? Like, you can imagine how they deal with their shit. I'm sorry, honey. Getting emotional about something doesn't mean suicide. That's why I think these people are all possessed by demons. Honey, I will still be here and all y'all be long gone because y'all gonna get tired before I do, honey. So whatever it is that you got to send, baby, go ahead and send it. Cause I send some shit to you can't get rid of. Now keep it up. I'm just playing target practice with these idiots. It's so ridiculous. I mean, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Absence of evidence is not proof. Girl, Orion's daughter, we have had all of the proof. They do it in the public. They do it openly. They're not hiding what they're doing. They're basically challenging the FBI. They're like, we're gang stalking someone publicly. They don't give a shit. You think they care? You think that they're sane? You think that somebody that stalked somebody for 5 or 6 years is actually sane? Then when you call the so-called male of the family, well, you hurt people. Nigga, get a job, get a purpose. I'm going to start exposing other family members by name and everything. Y'all keep fucking with me. And we know it's them. We know it's them. And now it's like this power struggle in which they have no power. Your family doesn't have power over you like that because it's your power. They're mad because they can't use your power anymore. Stalkers are truly, yes, honey. Yes. Well, they ain't been able to feed off of me in a while. That's why they've been at it for a whole goddamn 4 months straight. It still hasn't dawned on them that they can't feed shit. They can't feed nothing. They can't even feed themselves. They ain't got no they don't have much. They don't. And they did it to themselves. Okay, I wouldn't have shit if I spent the last 5 or 6 years stalking somebody. And you can't get mad at me and say, your mother ruined my life. Well, it ain't my goddamn fault. You shouldn't have done that then. They sit up here, been stalking somebody in a damn demonic haze for damn 5 or 6 years, and then gonna get mad at the person. It's like, well, you need to go and talk to the people that got you involved with that shit. Jamila don't have nothing to do with that. And one day that's exactly what's gonna happen. It's already happening. Oh yeah, please believe that it's gonna be a whole goddamn congregation attacking them people. And you know what? I'm surprised they ain't tried to throw acid at my face or no shit like that. It'd be different if I was sitting here looking like the elephant man or some shit like that. I'm way too beautiful. I've got, I'm getting myself in shape. Like, what? Girl, yeah. It's sad. And you telling the truth because they get to calling and am I lying? Am I lying on them? Hell no. Y'all know I ain't lying on them. And they just be shiny, 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 shiny. They don't call me Jamila. They call me shiny, 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 shiny all day. That's why I don't call myself shiny no more. They've been in a haze, Jackie, for 5 or 6 years talking about Jamila, you're crazy. It's like, really? And literally, I'm protected by the CDC, the FBI, um, Anton LaVey's Satanic Church. I'm protected by way too much. I'm protected by the angels. It's something about me, y'all. I swear to God, it's got to be something special about me. Y'all know goddamn well this ain't normal. Hello? Oh, honey, I love the storms. Yeah, they can't kick that crack. That's what it is, I'm telling you. And you know what? It ain't funny. It's really not funny because what are they doing to support their habit? Like, it makes you wonder what the fuck are they doing? I don't even want to know. And I believe I believe that at some point somebody is gonna get busted for something. I've already had other people fucked in the game in my family, and they're very angry, very sorrowful. They're trying to act like I'm the answer to all of their problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you just really pretty much need to Maybe, I don't know. But no, I'm good. I'm always good. And really ain't even, to be honest with you, the stuff that I get upset about is fake and contrived. It ain't even real. Like, what the fuck? Oh, no. No, no, no. Can't have you up in here. I don't really mess with nobody from that sector. So, anyway, y'all, I got to go. I will see y'all later. Love and light to all of y'all. The one thing that we have to understand is that these types operate in the 3D. Oh my God, the girl, these people so damn outdated. They're stuck back in school. I can guarantee you that all of these people have at some point been bullied in their life. Don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for bullies that were bullied as children. I don't feel sorry for people that are trying to attempt to victimize others based upon their victimization. There's no fucking excuse for you. Many of them are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and damn 70s, and they need to get it together. I know that they're afraid of death, and one of the reasons why is now that guy right there that's calling, he is in fact a pedophile. And a lot of pedophiles are actually very, very, very suicidal right now because they're being judged by spirit. They're not, you know, suicidal or trying to manipulate their ex boyfriend by saying, I'm going to kill myself if you don't tell me you love me. No, these people actually want to die because they feel like shit about who they are. So at the end of the day, when we first started out this conversation, we were talking about the 39 children that were rescued, and we were talking about Malia. These are very malignant, toxic people that are probably involved in some kind of sex ring. And they all ready to either die or go to jail. This is the reality. You can tell by the way they talk. They have committed crimes. They're still committing crimes. So a lot of these people literally are. Like that guy right there, it's so weird. It's the voice sounds like it's being altered. First of all, I'm not a scary ass Christian. I'm not a scary ass. So they've been literally thinking that they've been scaring me. And at first they did. That's why they were calling around feverishly trying to tell people that they thought cared about me that I was a prostitute and I was a hoe because they feel like I've got too much of a support system. And it's like, well, yeah, I have an entire support system. I even have a surrogate mom. And y'all, it's crazy. I'm not gonna say her name. I would never put her out there like that. Never. But I call her mama. So like literally when I came to Georgia, like I got nothing but love from Georgia. Okay. And nobody kills themselves over relationship problems or a man. What the fuck is wrong with these people? God came to me when I was 10 and told me I had a mission. I thought it was church. I was snatched out of there. So it wasn't that. God wants folks that God can work with, not followers. That's exactly what they are, followers. They don't know God, Orion's daughter. Let's just let a because if they knew God, they wouldn't even be in this energy that they're in. They don't know nothing about spirituality. That part of their brain has been fucking shut down. And then a lot of them are walk-ins. Many of them have had their fucking souls removed and shit. That's why I be telling y'all, man, when it comes to family members that are fucked up like that, you don't go and say, "Oh, I just want to help you." Man, God helps those that help them damn selves. Hello? So it ain't your responsibility. Their life is their fucking responsibility. These are 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and even in some cases 70-year-old fucking people. Okay? So they they've had plenty of time, and I'm not going to put my children in jeopardy anymore trying to look after a bunch of grown ass fucking kids sitting there slobbering and typing and shit at the same damn time. These people got issues. You ain't gonna try to act like I can't talk about that crazy woman. They always contacting me. They don't like the fact that I'm exposing Sherry Lynn Briscoe Maxwell. Girl, bye. Get off of my channel then. And lastly, get off of my tip. Okay, I think it would be sort of disgusting for me to tell my mother to get off my cooch. That's kind of incestuous. So I'm gonna say, get off of my tip, lady, and quit sticking your nose into the Kool-Aid while not knowing the flavor. What's up, Shireen? Y'all just gonna keep me here, huh? I was feeling really, really heavy yesterday, but I feel like since I came on here and started talking about it, that like I kind of feel better. I don't know if y'all could tell, but like it was something that it was like in my subconscious, and then so it comes to the surface, and it just is what it is. And I think women in particular have to definitely speak out about it because life is naturally harder on us. Okay, society is a lot more discriminatory towards women, which is we it you know what? It's not always though. It's something you can do about that. So they are very, very lost and they're goofy. They are so goofy. They are goofy. These people are goofy and they're just doing hoaxes and stuff, running around here lying on people. Typical shit. Oh yeah, I always see apparitions and stuff when I'm in the church. Stuff that they wish they could see. They can't see shit because they third eye's blocked. In fact, I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. I actually like churches. I like the older churches, like even though they have like a fucked up history, a lot of them because it's so corrupted, but just the design of churches and I think that they're gorgeous. I think they're beautiful. But I think that what's going on just within the whole religion and that religion being used by black people to enslave their own family members that they either want to take advantage of, have sex with. I think that that's pretty fucking disgusting. They can't, Prince of Presence. They don't understand that they're worshiping a demon, but the demon that they are worshiping is not like the demon that I'm dealing with or like the demons that I work with because all demons, I mean, anything good was demonized by the church. So basically, except for except for incest, rape, and murder, which coincidentally happens a lot in our world, especially when the church took over. The church does not, or is it not safe to say that the state has been separated from the church? It's been separated. There is no church power anymore. We destroyed it. Okay? I'm sorry. I know that that's very disturbing to Christians, but listen, I respect your values. I respect Jesus Christ because Jesus Christ is a deity. I do believe that Jesus Christ was a healer. I do believe that he existed, but I believe that it was a lot of demons that were created with that Bible that y'all keep opening up every time y'all go in them churches. You're just opening up Pandora's box. That's all you're doing. So, and it's obviously evil. A Bible that instructs you to dash a baby with a rock. I don't even have to question that. What the fuck? I don't even have to question that. That's some next level shit. Like literally, and these people expect us to buy it, and then they expect us to not revolt against it. And they definitely don't want me leading no black people away from that because okay. And then there's always one principle to every family, but to be honest with you, my mother is not the principal of the family. The principal of the family lives in a whole other state, and I know exactly where she lives. I'm not going to say it. It's a woman. It's a woman that's constantly doing stuff to the family. It's not necessarily my mother is like a flunky to this woman. I'm not going to say who it is, of course not. I'm going to keep her identity secret as I work on her too, because she tries to come for my energy too, and I just bat her ass away. So there's principles of your family that are doing it. That's why it's usually only one successful person in the family, and everybody else seems to just be all fucked up. Hmm. Right. They refuse to accept that when they're having their gossip session and they're talking about she gonna die, they gonna die, they gonna fall down the steps, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, they gonna have a heart attack and a stroke. When they doing that and that's conjure. That's that old hoodoo South conjuring shit, but they wasn't using that shit on their own people. They was using that on their enemies. Now black folk, and it's like, well, I'm one of those people that wants peace. Why do we have to use that kind of energy on anybody? So then they have to come up with an excuse. So that's when they do the smear campaign. And y'all know I was very, very vocal. My spirits was always very proud of me for being very vocal and being able to articulate to y'all, because a lot of people, when you hear them talk about being gang stalked, they family members probably got their hair, probably got a hold of some kind of personal item and just done messed them up. Because please believe that witchcraft is behind it. If you get a group of people all coming against one person, that's energy. So the energy of it all used to get to me. I'm hard as steel right now. I'm like fucking Supergirl. I don't even feel that shit. But what I do feel is like 1%. It used to be when I first got to Georgia, I was at about 50%, but I kept having all of these apparitional distractions that were too amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like that fairy I caught on camera, and then seeing the freaking lightning bugs blinking in the damn trees like it's Christmas time. And I'm like asking around. I'm like, is that a Georgia thing? They like, no. Like, when did you see that happen? I'm like, it happens all the time. Anyway, And my children were witnesses, so I wasn't going crazy or imagining anything. It was like, whoa, it was really an amazing moment for my family because it was just like a miracle that was just like happening. So, when I first got here, 50%, as the years have gone by, I have become less and less. And even with the CPS calls, each time CPS came, I got stronger. See, that CPS thing was supposed to make me weaker, but it made me stronger because the spirit was always in my ear saying, this why they doing that. This why they doing that. That's why they doing that. And literally, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm always here for y'all because I know this what some of y'all go through. And you know what the sad part about it is that, because that demon wants children so bad that it will try to block, and it's fucked up. And see, eventually they gonna have to go ahead and take that shadow ban off. When they take that shadow ban off of my channel, it's over. That's got to go. Because what they're doing is they're keeping people from getting the information that they need so that more and more children can be sacrificed to that demon. It's a very simple equation, you know. And no, I'm not scared that my daughters live in Kansas City. My spirits would run you over. It would be a herd of stampeding deers that will come out of nowhere. Trust me, my spirits is all over my children and whoever even think about them. Last person that tried to do something to harm my children, she met a deer not too long ago. A deer met her front end of her vehicle. Don't play with me about my children, especially them little girl. Oh, Hecate is real particular about those little girls too. She real particular. And oh man, they was trying to mess with them little girl. Oh my God. Like, so, cause they try to say, it's like, ugh, y'all are so dumb. I'll never get that phone call that I got when little Deja was 5. I'll never get another phone call, guaranteed. You know why? Because God knows that I wouldn't be able to handle it. That's why that ain't gonna never happen. Cause I will be inconsolable and I'm coming for y'all asses. Understand that all up and through here, honey. And it would be like Kill Bill Volume 3. Mentally, I would not be able to handle nothing happening to my children. So that's why Spirit ain't gonna never let it happen. Trust me, they already know. So they can save that shit for something else because I ain't going for it. I will stampede all over them. I swear to God, that place. Hey, let me tell you something. Because those girls, all my children are special, but those girls, they represent the triple goddess. Okay. And they ain't fucking with them little girl. Them little girls, hey, them is little magicians, and they already know the deal. Hold on, y'all be right back. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that song. I like that. The Kill Bill whistle song. Yes. Yeah, Jackie. Hell yeah. Shit. Yes, they have, Jackie, because it's like a dirty fucking secret. It's a dirty, dirty secret. Oh, trust me, they gonna get them right now. Right now, what we working on is these children to get them safe. So it's little by little, You know what I'm saying? And see, they warning people right now because see, spirit will come and just take your goddamn life, man. They serious about that shit. They gonna have they peace on this earth. They not gonna keep letting you mess with these children. And see that the reason why they get away with it is because spirit sees them as children too. But that's starting to uh mm-hmm. All these slaves and stuff, all these mental slaves that don't know that they mental slave. Oh my God, all y'all gonna be set free. Everybody gonna be free of this shit very soon. In fact, in a couple of months, this dude prophesized a couple of months. I got another prophecy that's gonna happen in a couple of months. We'll see who prophecy happens. Who's more accurate, me or the blind stalker that's been stalking me? Oh yeah, they sure did, and did not predict it though. I said they getting ready to help some more kids. We getting ready to catch some more predators. They arrested 9 people, 39 kids, and I think they arrested 9 people. Yeah, you know what? We are talking about taking over the CDC. How'd you know that, Prince of Present? Oh, that's gonna be a glorious day. That's gonna be soon. CDC already knows about zombies. They have already recognized the presence of zombies. Do you understand me? So that was huge when the CDC did that. Go to the CDC website. They have specific instructions on what to do during the zombie apocalypse. This is it. This is the zombie apocalypse. And I actually predicted that my family was going to turn against me because I had a reoccurring dream, and they would always say, "Oh, we love you, Shani. We love you." Oh, you love. I would have these reoccurring dreams at because love beats the demon. If you truly love somebody, that demon ain't gonna let you go nowhere near them with all that pain and suffering they tried to cause me. And they did cause me a lot of pain and suffering. They did. And so I kept having this reoccurring dream that everybody in my family just turned into zombies and started chasing me. They need to take heed to my warnings because I belong to my spirit. So there is no Shani. Okay. First of all, I've grown up tremendously. Okay. I'm not a baby. And I got tired of, y'all don't understand it. My uncle used to sing songs to me, Shani Wani, Little Baby Bonnie. I was almost 30. And I was always weirded out by him calling me Jammy Jaws. Now I understand why he was calling me that. And it was because of I always had these cheeks or whatever. You see my jaws, how they look. But it made me feel very uncomfortable to have my uncle calling me Jammy Jaws. I couldn't I couldn't do it. So, and so some sick people would say, "Hey, it sounds like your family pretty cool." No, they're not. Okay. They're not. This is going to go on until my mother passes away, and it'll continue on. She's already got her successor that's going to ruin her life too behind Jamila, because what spirit showed me is that they can't stop. They can't stop. Okay. And this is not YouTube, man. This is shit going on in their real life. They cannot stop obsessing over me And, eventually I'm going to take my mind completely off of them. I don't even think about them. And I for damn sure ain't going to think about them just because they got my damn address. I'm ready for whatever it is that they got going on. I'm ready. Okay? Mm-hmm. They not going to attack no other channels. If you notice that I am the only person that is always under attack, they attack other people as well, but those are just decoys. They just attack those other people. The whole thing is all about me. It is. It always reverts back to me. Okay? They can't do a show. They're always going to have a show where my name is going to be mentioned. It just is what it is. So the YouTube portion is not what, see, people that are watching this right now, y'all think this is based upon YouTube. No, I'm just talking to y'all just because, you know, just in case somebody relates to that, I want to help you. I don't want to see people lose their life to that shit because I could have got killed. I could have been murdered like some of their other targets, but I didn't. And that's because I knew how to protect myself. And there's an angel. There's always an angel. Like just it's never not any protection. So I don't they always let me guess the end of the world. Let's look it up right now. It's a very interesting hangout. I'm glad I came. Let me look it up. Pastor Coverstone 2020 prediction. Let me find a short video. Hold on. Pastor Dana Coverstone shares his prophetic dreams from 622 about COVID-19, the election. So just tell me in the chat room because I don't want to get copyrighted or nothing. But these videos are way too long. He's a fraud. Just to let y'all know, he's a fraud. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Just if it has pastor in front of it, don't trust it. Okay, hold on. Let me play it then. Y'all better not believe this man. This man just trying to put death in your mind. He's full of shit. He looks like a pedophile to me.
Hey, this is Dana Coverstone. I'm a pastor. I'm a husband. I'm a father.
Mm-mm.
I'm a patriot. I love this country. And
why does he have a dent at the top of his head? He shouldn't have bent his head down like that. This dude got a fucking hole in his head.
hey, this is Dana Coverstone. Pastor. I'm a husband. I'm a father. Patriot. I love this country.
Mm.
And I can confirm the first part of what I'm about to tell you because I told some men in the prayer group back in December, second or third week of December. I'm going to share three specific dreams that I've had recently, going back to December. Two that I've had this week, both Monday and last night, Monday and Tuesday night. Because I believe, number one, they are prophetic. The first one that I had is explicitly true based on the events of March to June, month which we live. And I do not claim to be a prophet. I understand though that some
we know
visions about the nature of the prophetic tendency to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe I've seen things, both that have happened as relevant by the first dream that I had.
You've seen delusions.
Mm-hmm. You can take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, pray about it, think about it. But I believe that I have a warning for the country, a warning for rural America, a warning for America overall. Here's what happened. Back in December, I woke up, I had a dream. And in in that dream, I saw a calendar starting January 2020. And it was being flipped. And I saw January, I saw February, I saw March. And when March came up, the hand held it, and I saw.
He saw an actual calendar? Wow. So you got these prophetic messages and they showed you a calendar? They didn't just give you the dates? Why would they need to show him a calendar?
A finger underlined the tap it 3 times. But for me, it was emphasis. Something's going to happen in March. And then I saw April, May, June. And when June came, the hand underlined June again and tapped it 3 times. Then in the vision, I saw people marching. I saw protests. I saw people wearing masks. I saw lines going into hospitals. I saw typical medical doctors with needles or syringes. I saw people on ventilators. I saw people who were very, very sick, very, very ill.
He saw sheeple.
I saw newspaper headlines trumpeting thousands of people getting sick. I saw ambulances just flying down roads. Then I saw cities on fire. I saw buildings being burned. I saw protesters with masks. I saw people who had their fists in the air, people who were yelling and screaming, angry just at the world. I saw courthouses. I saw state houses surrounded. I saw people who were mad at the world. I saw guns, shotguns specifically put in the air, held like this, and I saw barriers within cities. And I told several men in my church about this, and I confirmed who those men were, and I confirmed what I'm telling you is what I told them. I saw absolute chaos. And the other thing I saw was vultures flying over large cities. Not just the ones that were burning, but I saw vultures flying over the cities. And I saw smoke rising, and I saw people fearful. I saw people terrified. I saw people inside their homes, instantly looking out the windows, the curtains of their windows, guns in their hands, because there was absolute fear. Then I heard the words, brace yourself, brace yourself. So since December, I've been hearing those words, brace yourself, brace yourself. January, February came.
Okay. So he's basically giving a recount of some of the things that have been happening the past 9 months. He just made these predictions. When did he make this prediction? It's a Please don't tell me that this man is basically giving a recount of some of the things that have happened, but he's saying it in July. When did he make these predictions? If he didn't make these predictions prior to December, I don't want to fucking hear it. Because it sounds like to me, he's just, okay, I saw this, right? I saw it. Okay, you saw it since December. What is he going to tell us that's new?
That seemed too much. I reminded the men of the dream.
You're saying what you've been seeing the past 9 months, man. Get the fuck out of here.
COVID-19 hit. The things started shutting down. Churches were shut down.
This is how stupid Christians can really be. They're buying this shit. Give me a timestamp. Because what is he going to say about COVID? What's he going to say about COVID? Because COVID is on its way out. When that winter time hit, that shit dead. COVID is dead. It's dead. The gravy train is over.
Yeah, I'm not just making things up. I can confirm what I have said. With that in mind, on Monday night, I had another dream. And it woke me from my bed. I moved to bed. I shut the video.
Keep in mind, he's a man, and men are not natural psychics.
Myself, just making sure I remember. But here's what I saw. I saw a calendar. Start with the calendar. And as I was having this, the calendar was up.
Oh my God, you had 2 prophetic dreams that all had calendars? He's lying. He's lying. This man is lying. Let me ask my spirits. Spirits, what you want to say about this man, Pastor Dana? First of all, who in the hell names their son Dana? That's weird. What you want us to know about this pastor, Dana Coverstone? He's a false prophet. He's trying to milk the system. He's trying to get attention. The star reversed. Then also he's sick. You heard him cough. So he feels he has COVID. Six of Pentacles reverse, eight of chalices upright, seven of wands upright, and two of Pentacles. He's trying to jump on some kind of money train. He's trying to get a new car. He needs a new vehicle. He's lying. My spirits are already saying that he's lying. It's
A
sad.
white figure, and to me, it representing God, the Holy Spirit, something pure, something righteous, something true, something holy. Because there was nothing sinister about it, nothing evil. But I heard the voice say, part two, and I saw June go up. I saw July, I saw August, and I saw September. And I saw the finger underneath the word September, like emphasizing it, and tapped it 3 times. And then I saw October come up, and then I saw November. And this is when it got real to me in the dream. I think the intensity, according to my Fitbit, when I woke up, my heart rate was about 180. So that was Monday night. It was also a night that I woke up not feeling very well at all. I was up during the night, not feeling well. But anyway, the minute the finger underlined November 3 times, instead of tapping it, I saw a fist ball up and it hit the calendar. And literally, the calendar exploded into the wall. The numbers seemed like they were 3D and falling, they were just flying everywhere. And there was a cloud of chaos that started. And then the next thing I saw was I saw armed protesters. I saw fighting in the streets. I saw people pummeling one another. I saw businesses shuttered and shut up. I saw schools closed.
Okay, what else?
Schoolrooms with cobwebs hanging in them, and like things like
schools with cobwebs. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what's up with this guy when I'm done listening to him.
Papers falling off the wall, and books falling like no one had been in them for months. I saw bank buildings with the roofs being taken off. It looked almost like alien abduction because money was just flying through the roof into some type of like a vacuum. I saw Washington D.C. burning. I saw Washington D.C. blazing. I saw fires everywhere. I saw people being rounded up. I saw Chinese and Russian soldiers on the ground. And Russian soldiers were telling the Chinese soldiers that they were
get
just
the fuck out of
here mercilessly.
Ain't gonna happen. He's lying. And what he's trying to do and what I can feel, that's why Spirit wanted me to stop. I can't listen to no more. He's trying to, first of all, he's using a lot of words to spread fear because that's what Christians do. I imagine he's a Christian. First of all, the church is going to be attacking us this winter. The church itself, because the church is obsessed with a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is going to be some shit that's going to get started and it's going to fizzle out as quickly as the church sets up certain stuff to bring about certain things. That's why many of y'all got to quit going out there doing stuff like that. But Spirit is not going to allow none of this shit that this guy is talking about. Let me tell you something. All of those troops that he's talking about, army people. Now, he may have had this dream. I'm not sure. But what I can tell you is that, first of all, his vision is off. Spirit is saying with the star card in the reverse position that he is just looking for attention and clout. So he's trying to use fear to get it. Six of Pentacles reverse represents him being after money and attention, trying to exploit people, which is typically what the church has been doing, aside from giving out free, outdated food. The Eight of Chalices is in the upright position, meaning that this man is depressed and he also might be an alcoholic. Seven of Wands in the upright position shows that he is scared to death. His religion has him frozen. Two of Pentacles reverse. He's definitely suicidal, ready to leave the earth. Nobody should listen to this man. I felt it go through me. And it's kind of like my solar plexus kind of feels kind of off. Don't listen to this man. He don't know what the hell he talking about. What do you say about COVID though? What do you say? A bunch of people was gonna die of COVID. Bunch of people gonna die of the flu virus too. Are we all gonna get scared? He's right, right. And they spirit does not communicate with you like that. They're not gonna. It sounds very disingenuous. Yeah, very disingenuous. And you know what? With that said, what that's going to do is that's going to spark a bunch of Christian violence. You're going to have women getting their asses beat. They're going to be beating on the kids and snatching up kids. And so they're trying to make an excuse for their behavior. Now, I will tell y'all got to watch y'all kids. Please watch y'all kids during Halloween. Don't even take them trick or treating. Do not let your kids go trick or treating by themselves. Make sure a responsible adult is with them. Okay. Don't let your kids out of your sight because because I'm just telling y'all that's the truth. And that's why I came and talked to y'all today because it was actually just sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, let me go and talk to them about this too, but it's all tied in together. You know, he's going too far. Nah, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, he's not a prophet. He said he wasn't a prophet. So if he said he wasn't a prophet, which I guess him saying that he's a prophet, I guess he's trying to make himself look more like he's telling the truth. These are his fears. He's very scared. This is a man of the cloth, and he's scared to death. I can't even look at him. He's so afraid. And what the fuck is he so afraid of? What did he do? Yeah, Gaia love, please give birth to that baby at home. The demons is roaming throughout the hospital looking for sacrifices. Don't do it. We're seeing strange. We are in okay, we're in the universe, but it's an omniverse. This man is afraid, and it's because of his own religion why he's so scared. That's what I sense from him. And the more and more he talks, whatever this dream is was nothing but a manifestation of his fears. And probably even his hopes. Probably his hopes and his fears. On some level, he he wants all this to happen. I feel that this pastor is suicidal. A lot of people are suicidal right now, especially people that are involved with evil stuff because they're getting their karma. People that don't do evil stuff to children and women, they're not worried at all. It's sitting on his consciousness. It's sitting on his conscience that he's actually worshiping a God that told him to kill innocent people. I wouldn't let nobody touch my baby right now. Who, Lord, it remind me of a bird box, don't it? I wouldn't let nobody come near my children right now. They don't. They spread. That's what they're doing is spreading fear. They can't. They don't understand how to. And all he has to do is say, "Be gone, spirit," or "I banish you, demon of fear." The fear is the demon, and they just don't get it. It's very sad when you see how these people have been so horribly brainwashed. I can't even lie. It's very sad. They in church right now scared to death, but the crazy ironic part about it is that they're not supposed to be scared. Why are the Christians scared? You think it's because maybe they was wrong about their religion? I would love to see us living in a non-Christian world. I'm so sick of it. In fact, a lot of these problems that we have are caused by Christianity and these religions, to where they're literally just going along with some fucking master plan that ain't going to destroy nothing but their world. Basically, your house is your world. It's your universe. It's your individual earth. Your house is your temple. Okay. And so, yeah. I'm gonna do an exorcism incantation. Guys, if y'all want me to, I can do one complimentary right now to get rid of his energy. Don't watch this man. Don't ever listen to that stuff like this. Go watch a scary movie. If you want to get scared, just watch a good ass scary movie. Don't listen to this shit. This is nothing but mind control. Regna tere cantata deo soliti sernomus. Regna tere cantata Deo saliti oradia, Cali dus ducere, humiliter majeste, gloriae tuae supplicamus. Ut ab omni infernalia spiritum poteste, liqueo and deceptione nequitia. Ominous fallace libera nos dominates. Exorcismus u omnis amundus spiritus. Omnis satanica potestas omnis incursio. Infernalius adversary omnis legio. Omnis and congresio secta diabolica. Ab insidious diaboli libera nos dominates. Ut coventam security be libertates avere facius te ragamus adinos. Ut animicus sancte circular hemerler dignaris te ragamus adinos. Terribilis dus interio sway. Cernonos ipse triderit vertitum plebes way. Oradia ipse fortitudinum plebes way. Benedictus Deus Gloria Patri, Benedictus Deo Matri Gloria, blessed be. And I banish and bind you, unclean spirit. It's gone. It left that damn quick. It was weak too. And you could feel it because it was trying to stop me from saying it. Don't look at none of this man's. Don't do it. Not if you one of my people. Mm-mm. 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 Well, y'all welcome. There y'all go. Y'all should be feeling a lot lighter. Y'all feel lighter? I know I do, because it all of a sudden I had kind of felt something go through me when I listened to that video. So he's kind of demonic, spreading that stuff. Ooh, mm-mm. You don't never, ever, 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 ever want to believe somebody when they tell you that Mother Earth is going to let somebody hurt you. Don't believe that shit, because it's your belief in it happening is why it keeps happening. Okay? Because I'm just going to tell you, I probably ain't gonna never have no gun unless my husband bring one over here. I ain't gonna have no gun. I don't even allow guns in my house. Guns have spirits on them. Maybe a rifle, not no pistol, no handgun. Yeah, exactly. Smoke of air and fire of earth. Cleanse and bless this home and earth. Drive away all harm and fear, and only good may enter here. And if spirits threaten us in this place, by fire by fire and water by water, banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. Just got me all gassy. They give you gas, don't they? I got all gassy, like they That man got some demons on him. Y'all. And he don't even know it. Whew. This has been an eye opener. Thanks to thank you know, thanks to the spirits. Mm. Yeah, it went through me and now I'm recovering. The Saint Raphael healing. I drink some water, y'all. That man got something on him. He was that didn't feel right to me. That's why I couldn't even listen to the rest of it. His intent was to scare people because he's scared. And you know what? I noticed a lot of men being scared of the coronavirus. I'm like, why the fuck? You a man. You're supposed to be strong. What are you scared of the coronavirus for? Because you've been running around here with these fake nurses that don't know how to heal a goddamn scratch. Run around here with all these fake nurses talking about they gonna heal somebody. Fuck out of here. They can't even heal a scratch. They get a scratch, they still have that goddamn scratch 6 months from now. They be like, damn, you can't, a person whose wounds don't even heal can't heal you. And witches don't die, we multiply. Mm-hmm. Mm. I wish a nurse would be mean to me. My spirits probably come and take her off this earth. Mm-mm. They done they and you know what? That's some crazy shit because whatever that COVID is, that stuff gonna shut down the hospitals. They gonna end up having to shut down the hospitals or something. I don't know what y'all. What I can tell you is that in November they're gonna be attacking a bunch of women and children in the month of November and October. There's going to be a lot more missing children, so you're going to have to hold on to your children, okay? And that's real talk. And so all this shit that he talking about to make you scared, that ain't going to do nothing for your kids. You being scared, I saw all these vultures. Yeah, you're one of them. Mm. Well, now you got Jamila's response, and I wish he would come for me. Or because that's probably, well, you know what? Thank you, Jackie. You know what? There's a reason why I came on here. It's just crazy because it seemed like the negative stuff that people be doing to me always turns into a positive. What church is he with? Because I might have to write that down. I don't want to hear his voice because he's carrying a frequency that's not good. His frequency. He's a wolf in sheep clothing, is what he is. He ain't even got no damn house. He ain't got no church. He a internet preacher. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And don't none of my people better not believe in this dude. In September, we gonna be all peaceful. When that fall set in and people start getting out their fall decor, man, we gonna be so damn peaceful. This dude is he 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 trying to Let me see what church he with. Larry Reed Live is a live interactive digital entertainment talk show based in Atlanta. Okay. You know what? Hold on. Maybe this is just this person's channel. Let me Google what church this guy is with, because I'm not seeing his church info. Because this ain't right here. And my people don't like that at all. Living World Ministries. Is that what it is? No. No, yeah. Yep. Oh, so they're not in Atlanta. They're in Kentucky. Okay. Living World Ministries in Kentucky. Huh. Highway 90 East. Huh. Very interesting. Mhm. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find something real quick. I gotta write this church down because my spirits want to start writing these folk down because we tired of it. Damn, I'm gonna write this down. I might have to take this hangout down in case they come around here trying to look for me to say I don't worry about them because Living World. That's a very interesting name for his ministry, Living World. Huh. And it's on Living World Drive in Kentucky. 173. Let me go look at their church. Let's see if I can get a map a map view of it. Mm-hmm. See, Jackie, you may be on to something because what I felt was way familiar. It felt like a familiar feeling I was getting from that man. There's something about it didn't sit right with my spirits at all. Let me go to the map. They don't have a okay. They don't. So they don't have a street view of their church. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm starting to pay attention to these churches. Uh because my spirits, they tired of this shit. Hold on. Now, this is what they want to tell you. They want to say that you should trust this crap that they've been saying for about 12,000 years about this deity that's supposed to be coming back to destroy everybody. Um, so yeah, I got that written down. Uh-huh. He trying to that did not sit well with me because I can go and look at. Well, I couldn't listen to what's that one pastor, that one black guy that was speaking at that George at George's funeral. I can't listen to him. I can't listen to these like churches, but it was something real sinister about his energy in particular, and I'm not lying to y'all. It just didn't feel right to me. It felt like he is like so full of crap, and he's so there's nothing wrong with wanting to feed your family and take care of your family. But for you to spread that kind of fear, because that's all I could feel. Like that didn't feel good. And all he was doing was going over what happened the last 9 months. That's all he did. And so it was almost like he knew exactly how to manipulate people. Because I couldn't even listen to it. I don't know why somebody would punish themselves like that. That's why do these people feel that they deserve to be punished? Is because they're doing something horrifying to people? Mm, could be. Could be that deep down the reason why they want this punishment is because the real people like myself that are actually fighting the spiritual war to help people and to save people that have been destroyed by this demon that he's obviously worshiping that is not good to people. This is an actually, to be honest with you, the demon that is over not over witchcraft, but is over Christianity is actually an alien. It's actually not, it's actually a very, very evil demonic alien that is not allowed on this planet. So that God ain't gonna never come to this planet. Just to let y'all know, it can't get through Earth's atmosphere. It can't get through it. Okay, which is and it just can't. But it can communicate with jackasses. It can communicate through our satellites. So a lot of people are literally just under mind control from and they know who they can play with. And every now and then, they mess with me sometimes too, but it's all good. hmm But yeah, they definitely about that life, and y'all got to be careful with them people because what they'll do is they will try to create. They're trying to create hell on earth based upon fucking past events. It's so annoying. I'm like, will these people wake up? It is so annoying, and I am wide awoke. I am. I wanted to go to sleep last night. Actually, it was something else that I wanted to do last night that I wasn't able to. Let me get off this man. I don't trust a man that has a hole at the top of his fucking head. I don't know what it is. And then he has this smirk on his face. He just looks evil to me. I'm sorry. And I hate to be judgmental. I do feel that he is. Let me see. Now, hold on. Uh-uh. Mm-mm, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with this man. I am looking at a video from him from a month ago. That ain't even the same person. I can see that he has on a toupee or something, or maybe he chopped all his hair. No, y'all, something ain't right with that. Why is it that a month ago there's a video of him with all of his hair, and then in the same month all of the hair is chopped off? Something is sitting inside of that man. That's what I'm saying. Something is inside of him, right? It's using him. That's what I could sense. It didn't even feel like a normal human fear because normally when humans are scared, I feel empathy for them. So that no, 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 no. And they got a new location. Wonder how long ago they moved to this new location. Was it in June? Some ain't right. This man looks possessed or either body snatched. You're gonna notice people being body snatched. Go look on YouTube, guys. If you search his name, there's a video up at the top from a month ago. But then when you scroll down, he has all his hair. Mm-mm. This man has either been cloned or some damn demonic walk in, or either his soul got something up with this man. I'm gonna look at his video previous with the.
What should we think about Pastor Dana Coverstone's recent 3 prophetic dreams?
Okay, hold on. That may be a different guy. Hold on. Here he is right here. I can't tell. Why does this guy look just like him? This is him. Then he gonna tell you how you should respond. How should we respond to Pastor? These people are crazy, y'all. I swear to God. And they said they run us. They think they run us. They said we are in total control of you. Dreams of wolves. You damn right. Them gonna be Hecate's wolves though, honey. I see wolves and vultures. Oh God. I'm trying to look at pictures of this dude. Like, hold on, I'm gonna look at some pictures of him. Oh God, he's being bad. He's using his I thought churches was supposed to comfort. I didn't know they were supposed to spread fear. All right, hold on, y'all. This coincidentally looks like the same guy, only with hair. Okay.
What?
He's talking about himself in the third person, though. This is the same dude, isn't it? I'm about to hold on. I gotta search for this dude. This something ain't right about this, y'all. And I bet you his crib is bad, boy. He probably got a badass crib. Oh God, taking money from old ladies. That's sad. That's sad, man. Let me see if I can get. Where did this dude come from? He must not have much history online because when I search his name, no pictures come up. What the hell? Wait a minute. Why did it do that? Y'all, this something ain't right with this man because it keeps messing me up. And kissing me came up. I don't know what kissing me means. Fuck. Y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me hit the. There's no other pictures online of him. Uh, yeah. Something ain't right with this man. Why he look so different? Like that's weird. Why did he chop all his hair off? Uh y'all got to stop listening to these churches and stuff, okay? Because they ain't gonna do nothing but scare you to death. And in 20 years, we'll all still be here. You'll be like, I remember in 2020, and we was really going through a lot. Why was you going through a lot? Because the church said. Anyway, happy Sunday, y'all. You know what? It's been nice. I gotta go though, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hit that thumbs up. Y'all enjoyed the left-handed church of Jamila. Mm. We're gonna make Earth beautiful again. I'll see y'all later, okay? Jackie, I wouldn't listen to that man. That man kind of gave me the EBGBs, okay? But you do what you feel that you can do. I might be a little because I felt something because I'm a medium. I just attract spirits. Like mediums attract spirits. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you're a medium. I don't. You know, a lot of people don't like to just go around talking about their spiritual gifts. But anyway, y'all, I've had fun. It's been fun. This has been church. They said women can't have no church. Well, welcome to the age of Aquarius. Okay. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. If y'all need me, I'm here. I ain't gonna be available till later though, because I'm about to go to sleep. Actually, I'm wide awake. I don't feel tired. I don't feel bad or nothing like that. But I wanted to talk originally about, some of the things that I was noticing about my son and how yes, it has improved. But I just want to talk about how clingy he was to me and how I think that we definitely should. It kind of reminds me of and I think I'm gonna watch that movie till I go to sleep. I think I'm gonna watch Poltergeist. Kind of reminds me of Poltergeist. And when Carol Ann and the brother would have to come in there and sleep with the parents because they'd be scared of the storm and stuff. So yeah. All right. Happy Sunday to y'all too. I'll see y'all later. Love and light.